Good evening and welcome to tonight's episode of Eat, Crit and Survive, where a bunch of people gather in different locations to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Yes! We finally, gathered to play D&D again, because it's been a little while and we've been busy doing other things.
Life. Don't talk to me about life.
Life, board games, and
Life.
stuff. Yeah, life, and life. But we're back. We're back to pick our campaign, and we are doing it once again. We are continuing with our Raise Your Game campaign to raise money for Dimension UK, as we are doing throughout the entirety of October. We are doing this with them, and yeah, we love playing games, and when we can do it with a good cause, it's even better. True. So we've been doing this since the 1st of October, and we're going all the way through. We played various games. We played Stone Age, we played Unemployed, Cards Against Humanity, Wingspan. So, I am the current trophy holder of the board.
I'll just pass that up to you and hope you're in the right location on the screen.
I don't think I... No, I am.
Top right.
You're top right. Okay. Oh, it's weird. It's fine. It's blurred out anyway.
I thought we had multiple.
I thought we did as well. We don't.
No.
That's a shame. Oh, well, never mind.
I can make you a box.
You can be a
box of fundraising.
But yes, so next stream that we have planned is on Thursday, the 21st of October, where we're going to play a role player's dream through our partners Tabletopia. We're going to be playing role player, where we're going to be rolling up characters, and then we're going to play cartographers to build out the worlds that those role players will go through, those RPG characters will go through. And then at some point, maybe when we come to the end of this campaign, we'll use those characters in a one-shot.
Oh boy.
Because why not? Because it's fun. So yeah. Oh, hello.
Here you go.
It's taken a while, but the
come on, box.
Dom, you passed me the trophy and it's turned into a box.
Yeah, it's that video origami.
Yeah, exactly. Somehow, by passing through from your place to mine,
it's like Willy Wonka's camera. It goes in one end.
It's digital, you know. It had to be turned into a voxel.
Yeah.
Yes. But as you can see on there, £70 will help fund a helpline and rural nurse for 2 hours in the evening to help carers in crisis when other supports will have closed for the night. So anything that you can donate, we have a Just Giving page, justgiving.com/fundraising/eat-crit-survive1. And it will also appear in the chat if you type in !charity, which I'm going to put in now.
!charity!
If I could spell charity, that would be great. There it is. So yeah, if you want to see what we're doing and keep following us on the streams, that'd be great. And if you want to donate, that's even better. So thank you in advance for support. We've got like £85 now, plus gift days, which is great.
It's good. It's better than I thought we'd ever do.
Yeah. So yeah, anything you can give, that would be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else that we really need to talk about at the moment. So without further ado, Ross isn't going to be here tonight. Ross is he's got some life commitments that he has to go and do.
Life stuff.
And Matt will be here when he's finished doing his life stuff in the form of earning money. So when he comes back, he'll jump in as Kalasar and probably Cedric.
Until then, I am in charge.
Until then, Connor is in charge of the two characters that technically hold his character's life in their hands.
So if I die, I earn it.
Yep.
I worked really hard for it.
You got the tank and you got the healer. So
I'm never gonna die. Cedric, on the other hand.
Yeah. Just need to hold Cedric up in the air for a little bit and just stab him repeatedly.
We need a ruling that if Cedric dies, I can immediately attune to Mother's Embrace, just to be an unstoppable rage machine for the next 60 seconds, and then die. I will be the Earth's greatest apex predator until I explode.
Then the Earth just goes, sleep now. No.
Yeah, that's enough.
Just go around cutting everyone else. You go, I'm still in a fight! I'm still in a fight!
Yes, I'm not finished.
Just keep fighting for the next 3 days straight until you fall over in exhaustion.
I need a rail of peasants. I'm just gonna slash my way.
Dear.
Yeah, that would not make us the baddies at all.
Oh, this is going to be the campaign of missed
Let's
opportunity.
turn it around and just be the villains of this story.
Well, you see, there was an opportunity back in episode like 26. You had the opportunity to turn evil.
Oh yeah, to go to the cult, wasn't
To
it?
join the cult as
Yeah.
part of.
Actually,
What was it? It was part of the Beholders.
I mean, the
Problem.
problem with that was that it never made sense to be part of the cult. And I'm speaking as one of the people who actually.
Yeah, actually joined the cult.
I don't know. I think I'm quite a big joiner, really. You know, I could have gone with it.
I'd love to have joined like halfway through and just be like, yeah, so the team's part of a cult, and I was like, excuse me.
It's definitely an evil camp. Yeah, it wouldn't have been an evil campaign. It would have been a morally ambiguous campaign. Which
Next
unfortunately-
time is
which-
the evil campaign.
Which I think for the group of player characters we have at the moment, probably would have been different. However, when George was around, that may have.
Yeah.
Well,
Technically, he's still around, I think.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He's currently devilish.
somewhere.
Currently a bit devilish.
What he is a walking extra D8.
Wherever he may be. Okay, so where we left off last time, the Wandering Stars have returned to Nexus and the Feywild infused city by using your blimp and having two random individuals
That's not real, is it?
who were prepared to take the blimp into battle for you and then take it away again immediately. But as you arrived, a meteor swarm landed on your head and killed them.
Yep.
In the panic, Kafina took the blimp and bounced out to take them to go get aid. And you guys continued on inside the treehouse of Bells.
Treehouse of Horrors.
Well, you went into a winery and avoided getting drunk. Made your way into a tavern where there was a puzzle for you to solve, which the two least likely suspects to solve that sort of puzzle solved it, which we were very impressed by.
As in actual players, not the characters.
Oh yeah, the character. Yeah, Lena would have solved that in about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But, so you.
Careful how you continue that sentence, Luke.
Sorry.
Careful how you continue that sentence.
I was just going to move on with the story. So you managed to solve the puzzle and went up the secret stairs into the Infinity Casino,
Yep.
where you were asked the question by one of Connor's old characters that we never actually got around to mentioning.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
was
would
she
you
a
like?
wizard?
Sorry?
Were they a wizard?
No,
it was the Satyr
Oh, that's
Bard.
his new character.
there's a bard that Connor's. So I run this campaign with my Tuesday group sort of in parallel, and Connor's character started off by being Valamus's daughter. But for the intervention of that party, she then died. Which meant the two separate timelines that this campaign is currently going under.
Hey, you don't know. Velmus is very powerful.
I just brought her back.
Good with
Brought
that.
her back.
Mm-hmm.
It's canon. It's canon now.
Wait, what? Yes, so she asked you what you would be gambling with, and you decided to challenge Valamus to effectively poker.
Yeah, we did.
And
I think you find Matt started the challenge, and
Matt started the challenge.
we were so invested, we all then had to challenge.
Matt, Kalatar went first and lost significantly. Then Asher took a stab at it, and it didn't quite work out for her either. So Lyra just went all in from the from the starting hand, which went badly for Valmus. As the final cards were dealt, it found that Lyra had, what was it, 2 pair?
No, I had just a higher pair than
He had a high pair, and he went, oh no, and disappeared into the thing. You then proceeded to go and buy some tuning forks for plane shift from your from a friendly owl, because you felt like you might need them, and then you cast plane shift to return to. I believe you were returning back to Ms. Tamal. Is that right?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe.
It's been like 3 weeks. You can say whatever you want.
I'm fairly certain you're going back to Ms. Tamal because that's where the blimp went.
Yeah, and also
Unless-
there's people
Yes,
there
yeah.
who might be able to tell us how long we were in the Feywild.
Okay.
Yes.
So as you blink back in, you feel the wash of Fey energy. You find yourselves in the sweltering heat that is the central chamber of Ms. Tumal at the moment, with the big river of lava running right the way through the middle of it. You look around, and above you, you see the blimp.
Wow. Still intact.
Does the
More
blimp
more
look?
importantly, the world is still intact.
Does the
Mostly.
blimp look more repaired?
No, not from when it last got bombarded.
Good. Because we came back at different times, so
Yeah.
if the blimp still looks knackered, it means not a lot of time has passed. Theoretically.
Where did we end up? Just like right in the middle of the big.
In the middle of the massive chamber that is.
Can I see anyone that I recognise that I know saw us before we left?
Yeah, there's a couple of the guards that are just sort of standing around guarding the blimp, just making sure there's no one authorized access onto it.
And they recognise us from before.
Yeah, they recognise you and they look slightly puzzled.
Oh, hi guys. Just wondering, when was the last time you saw us? I know it's a bit of a weird question, but we've been somewhere and we're not quite sure what day it is. How long ago did you see us?
Look at each other. And one of them says, about 30 seconds ago, where you went up the ramp and into the blimp.
Really? 30 seconds? Damn, that's pretty good for us. Okay, cheers, thank you. So the blimp's really only been here like 30 seconds.
About 10.
Wow, okay. How are the two people on there? Are they?
At which point Kavita comes out and just, hi, anyone healing can revive anyone? Help?
Cedric will cast Revivify.
Okay, Cedric climbs up and then casts Revivify on the two individuals whose names I've forgotten because I haven't got my notebook to hand. What are their names?
If anyone's going to keep track of your NPCs, it's you.
How dare you put that on me?
Don't create so many NPCs. What is it, your dragon one?
Yes. Looking at the moment.
I remember one of them was a bit of a skeevy git.
One was a scheme.
Yeah, I remember their character type. On the D&D shelf.
On the Dund.
They were Warren and Yibi.
There we go.
But they both.
I ran in like, oh my gosh, are you guys okay? I'm so sorry. That was so out of the blue. In all honesty, I kind of expected it, but I also kind of didn't. I am so sorry. You guys were so brave. I'm really sorry. Are you okay?
Warren sort of sits up and rubs his eyes and goes, "That's all fine, doll. No thing about it."
Okay. How about we get you off and we go and
Well, you're after it.
off. How about we get you off limp? You two, Yubi. Someone might have to carry you. I think I can't carry you much as well. But let's.
It's okay. I'm also here.
Okay, so if you can help Yubi off, that would be great, and we'll go and get. Let's go and get you guys a nice
Just
cup of
picks them
tea.
both up.
Okay. If you could take them and go and get a nice cup of
Usher,
tea.
catch. He just drops Warren off the blimp. Ah!
Awesome.
Cedric comes down and they go and get some healing.
By that roll, Asher does not catch them.
Nope.
Deflect missiles.
The sergeant says what? Well, that's dealt with. What would you guys like to do?
So does anyone remember how long it is until we're supposed to meet?
Like 3 days?
About 30 seconds less than it was last time.
Yes, but it's been 3 weeks since Connor asked that question.
It's about 3 or 4 days.
3 days.
And how far away are we from there?
About
About 30 seconds, we have a blimp. Yeah, okay.
Blimp and tuning forks now.
Yes, but I should point out that plane shift doesn't necessarily get us where we want to be. It can put us somewhere nearby.
Yes, but also with the blimp, we have to have been there. Or we have to at least picture it.
Which you have been to where the army currently is.
Okay then!
So we gonna go. I mean, do you guys feel okay? I feel okay. Does anyone need to like have a breather? Because it was a bit different. I can't tell you that like there was a casino. I should really go tell my parents very, very quickly that I'm okay. If anyone needs a breather, I'll be right back. She runs off. No idea where they are. She's run off.
Okay, they are pretty much where you left them. They haven't really gone anywhere since you last spoke to them.
Cool.
Your father. Who's your father? What's his name?
Wolf?
No,
No,
that's
that's Grandpa.
Grandpa Wolf. Your dad is Peter. Oh my gosh, Lily, you're back. Oh, is everything okay? You smell of alcohol. Why does it smell so alish and whining? And what's going to happen to you?
Apparently 30 seconds here was a lot longer in the Feywild. Don't worry, I haven't been drinking. But we did go to the casino and we went into a tavern. It was really cool, but I'm okay. Yibi and the other guy are okay. Sorry, I didn't really catch his name. He did get a bit yeeted off the ship, but they're fine. They're fine. Everyone's okay. But we're gonna go and meet the army in somewhere. Can't remember where. There's a lot of army everywhere. But I just want to let you know I am fine. Tell Mum I'm fine. Tell Grandpa I'm fine. And we will be back. We'll probably take the blimp again, but we probably won't need anyone this time. Love you, bye! Gives him a hug, runs away.
He's just completely bewildered because the last thing he said to you was that you were grounded. Didn't listen to him then.
Nope.
Why, you little?
So yeah.
I run back.
All right.
I mean, 3 days. Could go for another one.
We could.
I'm feeling okay.
The last one was stressful, but not physically or mentally taxing.
No. Which was a nice change, to be honest.
If we were to go for one, I'm not sure how much I could teleport us this day.
We have the blimp.
That is true. But it depends which one we go for. Because I think we have the water and the air one that we could reasonably deal with.
I feel like taking the blimp to either of those might spell disaster.
It's completely up for discussion. I'm not happy about going after another one because I already feel like we've risked an awful lot. And it will take our full strength to take out Maymar. But if others were willing, I would probably say the giant up in Gaia's Desire.
If he is still a giant.
If he is still a giant, yes.
And it may be a risk, but we do have to face all of them at some point.
I mean, we can have a quick rest if people want. The blimp, by the way, the blimp's really not going to get much better. Not in 3 days. I can't wear my magic that well. So we might have to take the blimp. If she gets a bit battered, she gets a bit battered. Ideally, I'd like to kind of maybe break her down a bit more and build her up again, but that's a plan for when this all ends. But yes.
Then maybe we just take the 3 days and meet up with the rest.
But that does cost us time in dealing with the others.
But we are going into a 2 visionary battle. It's a net gain. I just don't want to go into somewhere and something happen because we tried to rush things.
The only thing I would say is we have fought both of the two that we could fight previously.
So we know stuff about them already?
Yes, but by the same token, they know about us.
The other alternative is we try and ambush and sneak attack on the astral dragon again. That's above Maymar.
We do have a additional way in there as well without the blimp. We have the bag that we took from its hoard, to which I travelled into and stole all of its things. I saw it through that bag.
Oh.
I would also say that what I saw was considerably larger than what we fought in the astral plane the first time. Considerably larger.
How many we've got left? 3.
There's 4.
There's
4
4 left, 2 in Maymar, 1 in the ocean by Sol Risa, and 1 in Gaia's Desire.
The 2 in Maymar, there's 1 above and 1 below Maymar.
At some point, we are going to have to suck it up and go back to Sol Risa, but I am dreading that. Because
Thing is we go with the what we least desire to be last, we may have more forces and allies to carry into that fight, depending on how we do the rest. If we are successful on a major assault on Maymar and keep the losses of the forces low, then of course we will have more to go around when we fight the rest, is my assumption.
Then maybe we should try to tackle the airplane now, as that's one where we'll have the most trouble getting an army in, so we have least to gain by waiting.
Agreed. Moving a large force through that mountain is next to impossible.
Yes. Tackle the ones where we're going to have the least help almost early on and later on. Use the forces we have. And also, really, if it's air, we're going to need the blimp in as best shape as it can be, which is it right now. And I mean, even like an afternoon is not going to make it that better. But I assume if we went to another fight, it will be pretty damaged. So ideally, the best plane to probably use the blimp on is the air one as well.
I don't think we should take the blimp to the airplane at all, because there was a lot of lightning.
You guys did impromptu take that blimp to that plane when fetching Gundamir.
True, that was a while ago though, so the weather might have calmed down.
Yes, the Storm Lord is only stormy through August and July.
Well, how are we going to get about the airplane without a plane?
On foot.
Didn't we get a fork for the airplane? I thought we did.
What?
The tuning fork, yeah, the plane of air. You did.
Cedric said he was limited in his ability to teleport us today.
Cedric has used maybe 30% to 40% of his spells.
I mean, I wasn't proposing that we go today, probably.
Good,
We
good.
We could rest, maybe do some repair work on the blimp, and go tomorrow.
Because we did leave in the morning, so it must be, what, late morning, afternoon?
About 30 seconds after you left, so...
Yeah, so late morning.
Yeah.
If we left at 8, it's now 8:30.
You also do have Gundamir. as a possible way into the plane of air, because they did burst at his house.
We could target it with the plane shift.
I mean, that means going to get Gundamir at
Channel Point.
Grove, isn't he?
The Grove, yes.
To Grove.
But that wouldn't be dangerous.
He might not want to go.
He would probably be at least willing to give us some advice.
I assume most sane people would give the advice of don't go, but
I think Gundamir's known us long enough to know that's not the advice we'll listen to.
Gundamir's been with us long enough. He's missing an arm.
He's got that back now. Cedric regrew it for him.
I mean, the point still stands.
He did. He did.
Oh, it seems we're always at this point.
But if Cedric needs to restore his magic, we could spend the rest of the day here doing what we can to fix up the blimp, rest overnight, and maybe go to see Gundamir in the morning tomorrow, and then we would still have time to tackle the visionary of the air if we decide to.
I mean, that then leaves us 2, if not 3 days to then tackle 3 more. The likelihood is we're not going to keep being able to visionary, long rest, visionary, long rest, visionary, long rest.
No, as in it's 3 days until the armies converge on Maymore to take on the other 2. It's not 3 days until we run out of time.
How long?
We have, what, a week and a bit until we run out of time, probably?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. I thought when we were...
No, it's 3 days until the Valkyrie army arrives at the edge of Maymore. With the
And
fire army now, yeah.
Fire army from the other side.
Yeah.
We timed it to
Point.
side.
Point to be made here as well. I am carrying, and I pull out this little stone egg from the elemental plane of Earth, which entitles us to his armies too.
Probably not best used in air.
I'm just saying, we have 10,000 troops, which we can call upon as long as we have at least a 12-hour grace period. So the night before, for one fight.
I mean, the more help, the better, really.
I'm just saying, there is one fight that we can do that we won't be alone for. If we needed it. Don't all speak at once.
I mean, forces from a plane of stone might be able to work in water, simply weighed along the bottom. I don't know what their breathing requirements are.
Or we just use them in the Valkyrie from the left, the fire army from the right, and the stone army through the middle, and just ensure a crushing defeat to 2 visionaries. And leave no stone unturned, as you could say.
Haha, I understood that part.
Thank you, Cedric. That's what I was saving it for, was just an almighty attack on Maymore. We have it done by lunchtime and are in the tavern by late afternoon, really.
Yeah.
That does actually sound like a good plan. Assaulting a city is where an army would be of most use, and it is where we're likely to face the greatest resistance, as there are the 2 visionaries.
I seem to remember hearing the ever-moving boulder say to his captain that his forces were converging on Maymore as well.
The more people there, the better, but not if they're bad guys. That would be worse.
That is part of the problem, is that there is more than one army there are the two armies there. Then there's one arriving, and the ones that is there are on dragons flying.
So maybe we use that to add an additional prong to our fork.
Yes.
Just full of them today. Sorry.
I mean, I think we need as much help as we can get. There's no point having an army when we really need an army and not using it.
Then maybe we wait. Maybe we wait and go straight to Maymore. Maybe that's the sensible thing to do.
I still think we should tackle air first and not leave us with two to tackle against the clock after Namor.
Well, if we win on Maymore every time we kill a visionary, we gain some more time. We would kill 2 there.
2 left.
I mean, you're right. I'm just saying we may gain more time. We just don't know how much killing 1 pushes the clock back.
And also, we have to be careful when we kill the Void Dragon, because it sends Foundling and Lilo into Olympus.
Oh yeah, that was kind of a happy accident, but I mean, it might not be Olympus next time.
Yes, you met your bestie.
Yeah!
It was a good day for you.
It was great. We really should catch up with her soon.
Cedric notices a pained expression crossing Foundling's face.
Yeah, Cedric notices everything.
I mean, 3 days does mean I could probably get the blimp in a bit better shape.
And but we should definitely use the army at Namor then. If the ever-moving Boulder's army is heading there, we should try to defeat it. Along with the rest of them, we wouldn't want their forces going off to reinforce the ones that are left.
No. And we don't know when we're going to get there. By the sounds of it, they'll probably get in there as quickly as possible if they're not already there.
We could take the blimp and fly around to scout for them and try to find out where they are. And we should definitely at least let the other armies know there may be the ever-moving Boulder's troops approaching. We wouldn't want them to be caught off guard and attacked from behind unexpectedly.
Well, I can do that.
I was going to say, Kelatar, would you mind?
I can let them know. We never told. What was the name of your?
Ranveg.
Not Ranveg. I meant the other one. The Fire Ganassi.
I'm not their queen. Lyra.
Yes, I remember that name. And Lyra remembers it. It hasn't been several months for Lyra.
Yes, I do recall. I know the names of all of my subjects. Don't I, DM?
Yeah, sure you do.
Lyra, to be clear, is not a Disney princess. Let's be very, very clear about that.
She's a Marvel superhero.
Yes.
Lilo was the name of the
Ah, yes.
Ganassi.
Very, very easy off the tongue.
No, it's not a Disney princess yet. We're gonna have a day or so. We can give her a makeover.
Yeah, in all fairness, you've not had your true love's first kiss yet. You've been avoiding him.
I'm sure Kalatar would be happy to coordinate a song and dance number.
Yep.
Most princesses got a kiss. Lyra got a sword.
I mean, I've got to be honest, that's almost cooler.
Gonna get this bitch a sword.
No.
Bitches love swords.
It was a hot sword.
Was a hot sword.
Alright, so what are you doing? Kalatar contacting?
Ranveg or one of those and tell
He'll contact both of them and let them know Potential army
From south.
from South Peak.
Potential enemy army.
Yeah, potential enemy army coming in from the south. Keep an eye out.
And make sure to tell them that the earth elementals don't want them burrowing up underneath them without them knowing.
And they're also earth elementals, so they might burrow. Ramblake responds with, understood. I have some forces getting prepared.
They're making dinner behind you.
There's putting biscuits in a tin.
That's what the forces are doing. Go with it.
Yeah, they're just having mid-morning lunch.
Yeah.
11's is.
We have
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast.
we have some preparative defences for those who are digging.
No wonder it's taking the others so long to get anywhere if they keep stopping for second breakfast.
Exactly.
We've not even had first breakfast.
Yeah, actually, no, that probably would be the end of the message. So, and Umlilo, you get the impression that he gives they give a stoic nod, and
Bro nod.
carry on. But yeah, they nod in bro.
I'm just cold.
You mean that door you just walked past?
Yeah, I know, right?
I know.
Alright.
Yes.
So yes, so what are you guys doing?
Oh, I would advocate for mending the blimp and holding off on visionary hunting for just this one time. Is my personal opinion.
I say rest overnight, go to Gundamere, and then strike at the air, visionary.
I'm fine with that.
Things that get the blimp fixed. If we're not going to take the blimp to the airplane, then it can stay here and get fixed. But also at the same time, having 3 days on the blimp would help a lot. So,
I mean, there are people here who could fix the blimp if we used the fork to get to the air place. We could leave the blimp here and the skilled workers here could work on it.
oh yeah, but the blimp's going to be no good in a place full of lightning. Literally, I will die within.
Yes, that's why I'm saying we should use the fork to go to the air place.
Valera, what was your thoughts? Because you started to say something, I think you're getting cut out.
Oh, sorry. I agree. I think we should rest overnight and then plane shift to Gaia's Desire, Gaia's Vengeance, whichever one it is.
Guys, desire.
And yeah, we'll connect from there.
Okay. Then is there anything that you would like to do as a group for this day of downtime, effectively? Or individually?
Is there anything in Ms. Tamal that is useful for coin? You know, is there anything that they're willing to sell, or did they just take everything when they ransacked the place?
I mean, there's plenty of bits and pieces that they've found. What sort of thing are you looking for?
I just wanted to have a peruse through and see if there was anything that would be utility useful. Any sort of...
Make an investigation check.
$16.
16. You go around and you have a chat with some of the various apothecaries and various guild members who have been doing inventory for the last few days since you liberated everything.
Mm-hmm.
One of the gnomes says, well, we managed to uncover a couple of things that they were preparing. They were trying to distill essence of a rock. ROC, not the...
Right.
And they they're experimenting with some of the recipes, and they came up with these, and he sort of holds over these two glass vials that, as you sort of lift them, the liquid inside seems to be weightless
Whoa.
and has a feather floating in the liquid. These seems to be potions of fly.
Ooh.
Okay. And how many of them are there?
Just two, I'm afraid. But you can drink them. They last for a minute. You can fly around.
Definitely very useful. We'll take those.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Lovely. Thank you. Anything else of any varied interest you have?
I mean, not really a selling situation right now, but
Oh yeah, no, of course. I mean,
got a shit ton of weapons and armor, stuff that was being, made for the army. Not a great deal else, to be honest.
oh well, these will be very helpful, and I thank you.
Nah, not a problem.
I tip them 1 platinum piece.
Oh. All right then. Thanks.
Melt it down and build something with it. I don't know. It's probably going to be useful in a couple of weeks.
Sure. All right then. Bye.
Thank you.
Turns around and gets back to work.
That was a very helpful fellow.
Yeah, 2 potions of fly.
I take these 2 potions of fly and offer 1 to Foundling, 1 to Lyra.
Okay.
As the 2 non-flying combatants here.
We're looking for.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Plane of air might be useful to gift of flight, you know.
Yes, I had relied on my ability to fall with style.
Well, now
And
you can
safely,
fly
yes,
with even more style.
more maneuverability would be better.
Which one is it?
I don't know. I think it was one shit like this. It was going off a minute.
Is it not under there?
Oh yeah. Doing under there.
Anyone else wants to do anything?
Helping out with repairs. I may not be good mechanically, but I can run stuff around and hold stuff.
Lift things.
Yeah, leave it all.
Place. Okay. Leela, make a Tinker's Tools check
Oh.
with advantage.
How do I do that?
This is D20 plus proficiency plus intelligence, I think.
With advantage.
Yes, because that means.
Plus intelligence.
Mm-hmm. And proficiency.
27.
Okay. With the various help of Foundling, helping lift things, put things in place, and generally just following orders, as well as the various other gnomes that are pottering around and helping, you manage to restore.
It's going to be here for a while.
Yeah, managed to restore 99 hit points to the blimp.
Nice!
That's your entire day's worth of work.
Okay.
I rolled a D100 and I rolled 99.
So, I
Damn.
can't remember
Well,
what.
we've got 99 problems, but hit points ain't one.
Oh, okay, cool. I can do it.
Yes. Yes, because I created a stat block for it.
Yes.
Lyra, you doing anything?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
May I add another tooth, Luke?
You may roll your D20. Let's see what happens.
17.
You not already have that one.
I do not. Oh, that could be really good and really bad.
Oh, that's what we like to hear.
I gain immunity to lightning damage and
But
vulnerability to thunder damage.
Hmm.
That could suck in the next encounter.
Yep.
Or be very good if there's lightning flying around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I personally said that went well.
Yeah, so you now have, on opposite sides, you have the fang of a red dragon and the fang of an ancient blue dragon.
Nice.
Just vampire-like out the side.
The sky screams blue tooth.
Why the sky screams?
Why
Yeah.
the sky? Yeah.
We have a saber-toothed Asher.
Yeah. How many teeth does that you have now? 4.
I will tell you in just a second.
You have one which gives you Revivify, the ruby tooth and the sapphire tooth.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the other one you have?
I have
Right.
Why the Sky Screams, Blue Dragon Fang. I have Indrax's Tooth, Ruby Veined Red Dragon.
Yep.
The Last Tarask, Jagged Silver Tooth of a Tarask.
So you've rolled, when you've done this, you've rolled 19, 18, 17, and 1.
Yep.
And what I really want is the 20. That's what I've been going for this entire time, which is just you get 1 free divine intervention that will succeed. I've been trying to hit that once a week. I can divinely, and it cannot fail.
Whoa.
Well, it's the effect of any cleric spell that would be appropriate.
It's
So
like Mass Heal or something like that, or like Holy Aura.
Yeah.
Or Banishing Smite.
Okay, so you now have... Sorry, Tom?
Is that a cleric spell?
No, it's a paladin spell.
Yeah, I thought so.
Damn it.
But that's 4 out of your possible 6, is that right?
Yes, I can have 6, yeah.
Oh boy. Alright.
It might be +1 as well, I'm not sure.
Or is it con +1? These teeth are really cool, but they're also...
1 plus your con.
The 1 plus con.
1 plus 1 implanted an equal time equal to 1 plus your constitution, so I can have 7.
Well,
I have 4.
Yeah. You can crack on, do another one if you want. But,
No, I'm running on a roll at the moment. I have 1 for every visionary we capture. That's what I'm doing. It's like a celebratory upgrade.
Fair enough.
Or downgrade, depending on which one it is.
Depending on which one it is, yeah. Okay. Alright, tooth in place. So, is there anything else that you guys would like to do before you take your long rest? Are there any spells for Cedric that might want to change?
I'm not in charge of that.
Fair enough.
I'm not in charge of that. I mean, Cedric was built to go and fight the last guy, not to speak to him. So he's got a lot of combat ready spells. So.
Alrighty. So with that, a long rest is had.
Yeah.
I will hit the button.
You hit the button. And you come to consciousness the next morning. Limp, reasonably well repaired.
Nice.
Fully refreshed, fully ready for whatever the day may bring you. So, what are you going to do?
Do we want to go to see Gundamir first? Or just go straight in?
He doesn't really offer us a lot, really, does he? I mean, he's very powerful, but also we don't want him to die for us. Maybe we should ask him if he wants to die for us. I'd say no, but I can't speak for other people.
I think we should ask him. He should at least have the choice.
Okay, let's go see Gundamir.
He might want to get his house back.
I don't think it's there anymore.
I mean, I can ask him from here. We don't have to go there and waste anything. Just a 3rd level.
But it costs us nothing to take the blimp there and then come back.
That's true.
I do like free things.
I say we take the blimp and have a visit.
Let's go see our good friend Gundamir.
It will not take much time, and then we can return the blimp here.
You What were you going to say, Don? You went,
Just checking. Do we have another tuning fork that will enable us to get back here, or would we be better leaving the blimp somewhere else?
If you're taking the blimp, it doesn't.
The blimp doesn't run on forks.
No, if we take the blimp to see Gundamir, and then bring it back here, and then plane shift to air, using
You
the
plane
fork.
shifted back to here before. Yeah, the tuning forks are not one use.
Okay, that's what I was checking.
No,
Yeah,
they're not consumed.
All right, so you get the gnomes to disembark, and they go off and have their naps.
Take it for a test run.
You dock in and take the blimp to the Grove, where it is a sort of grizzly grey morning. The villagers are getting up and getting on with doing the various bits of work that needs to be done in a farming community, despite the fact that it's a bit miserable. There are sort of still communal eating areas that are set up for the various refugees that have come out of Maymore. And you do manage to find Gundamir relatively easily. He is the big blue guy. Yes. But you will find him. Oh, hello, my friends. Why so gloomy? Is there something I can help you with?
Well, it is always nice to see you, Gundamir. But we have decided to tackle the airplane today, and we thought as we had an expert on hand, we would come to see you and see if you had any advice you may have thought of since last time we were there.
Oh, you're going to try and take back control of the plane of air from that from Hellsparker.
Yes.
Yes, that's his name.
Well, I wasn't there when you fought him last time. Although I did come across quite a few of his individuals, and that hurt rather a lot. He sort of sits down for a moment and thinks. But Hazelberger, you know he is called the corpse swallower.
The what?
Corpse swallower. It's a corpse swallower. He swallows the corpses. He's
Stevie mentioned it before.
yeah,
Yes.
well, no. He is rather problematic at times. I'd be cautious of dealing with him. But if you're going to insist on going, you should know there are going to be some strong winds, great heavy beasts, and possibly some other general minions that he might have lying around. Usually, I think he usually prefers creatures of lightning, the fulminar, so to wander around there, the sort of lightning panthers.
Ooh.
I think we fought one of those last time.
He did.
Did that like really hurt us as well? Like outrageously so.
They do hurt, yeah.
Well, on the subject of winds, we have procured a couple of potions that would allow us to fly. Would that be advisable, or would we risk being swept away by the winds?
You'd probably get. It's a very good opportunity that you might get thrown by the winds, but it's also a very distinct possibility that if you can't fly, you can't get to him, and he just stands there and throws things at you, and then you die from having things thrown at you. So swings and roundabouts.
Yes. Does, as far as you know, does he have any foibles other than corpse solling that we might be able to exploit?
I
can't believe I just called corpse solling a foible.
he doesn't get bothered by thunders and lightning or poison to the most part. Magical blades are the only ones that will hurt him. And
Do they have to be blades?
No, magical. Magical damage will hurt him. It's still not as strong as other forms of damage, and he doesn't like the cold so much. Or rather, he does. Or rather, he does. He holds up well to the cold. Fire, he's fine.
What? So
He's resistant to cold damage, and he doesn't. Fire doesn't bother.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. You said he doesn't like the cold.
I said I got the words wrong around.
I was like, yes.
In my head,
Oh.
in my head, I had the cold doesn't bother him anyway, and I said the wrong words.
So fire doesn't work, cold doesn't work, thunder doesn't work, lightning doesn't work.
Fire's fine.
No, you said fire. He's fine.
It doesn't bother him either way.
Yeah.
So
So fire
neutral.
doesn't work.
No, it does. It's neutral.
You just said it doesn't.
Normally.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't
It
bother
deals with
him.
him normally.
So fire doesn't really work. Cold.
Fire works as well on him as it would on anything
Anyone
else.
else?
Yeah, which for a missionary's not going to be that much.
Depends how much fire we have.
I mean, neutral damage is the best we can hope for. This really isn't Pokemon.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Well,
I'm just
that's
gonna hit him really hard with my sword and just ignore elemental.
Well, if I'd known this, I would have packed the staff of fire rather than the staff of cold. So
You have time. You can swap attunements.
Yeah, only
I
takes
didn't
half
bring it
an
with
hour.
me. No, I've got it with me all the time.
It's on the blimp. If you don't keep it with
Yeah,
you,
but it's attunement, isn't it?
yeah, it's short rest. Short rest to change attunements.
Okay.
So you have time to swap to the Staff of Fire.
And that is why we came here.
Short rest. Otherwise, I got a gun which does fireball anyway. So
I mean, you're on your own timeline here, so it's up to you whether you want to change it.
Half an hour to swap to a more effective weapon seems like a good use of time. And that is part of the reason we came here, to help discover if there are any effective preparations we could make.
okay, now I'm thinking what I've got. That's got fire in it.
Yeah. No venom bites for me this time.
I think Goodman looks at you and says, but if you're going to try and liberate the airplane, I would much like to come with you, if that's all right.
Absolutely, Gundamir. It's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
terrifying and violent and very deadly.
Well, the thing is that worst case scenario, my home is going to get destroyed anyway, so I might as well do something.
Very noble of you. Welcome aboard.
Well, thank you very much. Let me just add that in. Okay, so of that just in case, and I can even if it's just I do it as we get out of here thing. I can always plane shift us anywhere. If you want me to get in, I can do it one way. It's up to you which way I do it.
Yes, we had planned to return with the blimp to Ms. Tumal and then plane shift from there.
That's just that. Makes sense. You can listen. It's not going to be a problem.
Is there anyone here you need to inform of your departure?
He looks around. For anyone who cares, I'm going away on a desert adventure. I think I'm good.
Wow, you got no response at all. That's cold.
People are getting on with their days, and there's a few people that sort of look up and look confused, and then they realise who he's talking to, and then they just sort of go, "Oh, get back to work."
Okay, so I think we have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have the start of a plan anyway, and then we'll arrive and it will all go horribly wrong.
I don't know. Those sort of comments incite violence. I think it'll go great. And we're just going to walk in there. He's going to be shocked.
He'll be asleep. We'll murder him in his sleep.
We'll catch him on his afternoon nap, and it'll.
First thing in the morning, but sure.
Yeah, he won't have had his coffee. He'll only be half awake. Do you have any idea how long it takes to boil water for a giant-sized mug of coffee?
The cauldron instead of a cafetiere is just there. Come on. All right.
Lightning-powered espresso machine.
That's how you get the lightning. So many espressos.
All right then. So, as you take the blimp back to Ms. Tamal, is there anything else you want to do before you head to the elemental plane of air? And then, who is taking you to the plane? Gundamir or Cedric?
Gundamir.
Yeah. He knows the plane better. Might make a difference. Well, I'm prepared. Everyone else ready?
So any preparations you want to do before you leave? Anything you want to give out, or any other achievements you want to sort out?
Hang on, I'll look through Cedric's stuff. Let me get closer. People should have freedom of movement, shouldn't they? They should. Cedric will give Lyra... Foundling, do you suffer from...
Don't do Lyra, because Lyra will pass it on herself.
Foundling, do you have anything for freedom of movement, or would you like it?
I have nothing to duplicate the effects of the spell, though I'm pretty good at moving just on my own.
I will... Cedric will give you 1 freedom of movement. And...
So it's a foundling, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have any spare healing potions?
Nope.
Okay.
There was a big bag of them somewhere, but
Kafina had them.
We'll say she left those on the. We'll say she left those on the blimp. So I think I remember you had something like 30 odd.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Can I just take 3 standard healing potions there?
Sure.
And she'll give... Cedric will give it to Leela and Asher as well.
Again.
Freedom of movement.
Freedom of movement. So that should be the entire party. Freedomed up.
Kalatar?
Oh, he's not on the
And
screen.
Cedric? Kalatar and Cedric?
No, it's going to have to just be those 2, otherwise it's going to burn so many slots.
Okay.
Yeah. I will give mine up and give it to Kalatar.
Yours for Kalatar. Okay.
Yeah, mine for Kalatar.
Who
Because
is
if I'm held, odds are I'll be able to break it.
who is taking the prism? I would suggest you take it, Asher, as you have an innate ability to fly.
I can fly for a minute.
Well, that's how long the potions let us fly for as well.
Yes.
And you are likely to be at the sharp end of combat.
If that is the consensus, I'm more than happy to carry it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I will carry it.
Okay, so Asher has the fragment.
Oh
Prism.
boy. Yep.
The Infinitude Gem.
The Infinitude Gem.
Alright. So unless there's anything else. Who is taking the potions, or who is holding those?
Which potions?
Potions of fly.
I've got one.
Lyra
And
and
I've got
family
one.
have one.
Lyra and family. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Everyone
So-
else within reason has the ability to fly.
Yeah. Leela has a carpet. Kaltar and Cedric can't fly, but
Well, Kafina left a broom behind. I mean,
mhm,
someone could have a broom.
she did not leave the broom.
Well,
No.
I'm gonna have the carpet because I can cast fly, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then and you can target some people with that.
Plus, you don't need to get close. You can blast stuff from range.
That was my thought of why I gave it to you two. Like, kind of want you two up there smacking it in the face.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
Alright, so as you hold hands and you bamf through, you feel as you land in the shattered remains of Gundamir's house, you see where the rocks themselves have been eroded smooth, where there were previously jagged edges when you were last here. The wind has clearly eroded them down and they are just smooth curvatures all the way through. You look around and you can see that there are dark, swirling clouds above you, and you're in the midst of a giant storm that is blowing strong winds in your direction. As you look, you can see that there's lightning crackling around, striking through the middle of the sky and through these clouds, none seemingly finding anywhere to earth to. For all the individual islands that were built upon the clouds are circling around this eye of a tempest, where you can see a well-muscled, pale bronze giant stood with the winds circling around, the stench of death, and rotting corpses blowing across your nose. As you get yourselves ready, you see him just looking around, and he sees you standing there. And that is where we'll take a break.
Can't wonder you can give Cedric a run for the money in perception stakes then.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that goes when we come back after this short break. So we'll see you in a little bit once we get everything set up.
Oh.
And we are back. So everyone on initiative.
I'm scared.
So you should be.
I'm scared.
Have you got Kalatar up as well, Connor?
Have I got what? Sorry.
Kalatar up as well.
No, but I can do. I can play 3 characters. Yes, I can.
Yes, I will.
It's not on the sky.
I hope so.
That is terrible.
But that's Leela.
Don't forget Cedric has advantage on initiative,
Yeah,
I
I
think.
did it. Yeah.
Okay, I saw a 14.
And a 16. And you saw.
Also Foundling, a 9.
Yeah, disadvantage because of having the arms out.
It's true. Asher,
12.
14. Asher, 12. Kalatar, 10. Good God, guys. These are the worst initiative rolls I've seen you guys do in a long time. Lyra got a 20. That's not
I
so
have a terrible initiative roll.
Yeah. Still 20, but it was terrible.
That was 11 on advantage.
Yeah. Cedric gets a 16. What was yours, Asher? 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right. Leela? 5. Okay. Gundamir got himself a 9.
9.
9. Okay. So at the top of the round,
It's him.
no, it isn't him actually. It's 2 other things that aren't there yet. So Lyra, you're up first.
That makes me feel so much better.
Can you explain the map to us a little bit, please?
Yes. So the white bits are land. That's
Right.
been swept up and blown around in the wind. This is a giant.
No shit.
I
Um,
most definitely one.
that's Asher.
Yeah.
That's Gundamir.
So-
Cedric, you, Foundling, Leela, Kalatar.
So the giant is flying.
Yes. So everything else is open space.
Okay. Can I already have had my shield out?
I will say no, because you need to hold on to everyone to get around plane shift. So for Cedric, by the way, Connor, Cedric does not have his shield up.
Okay.
In that case, I will use my action to drink the potion of fly.
Okay.
My bonus action to deploy my shield.
Yep.
And then I will move.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to go to?
Basically, straight line south.
Okay.
That's. I've only got 30 feet of movement.
Fly, I believe, gives you 60 feet.
No, it's the same speed as your walking speed.
Oh, is that what the potion of fly does?
That's what the potion of flying that the
Yeah, fly is 60 feet.
So in which case you're there.
Yeah.
Connor, unless my... Oh, no, I didn't press play on my phone. That probably makes sense. Never mind. I thought the stream hadn't gone back. That's my fault, so I didn't push play.
I don't need to concentrate on that, so that's
right. All right, that ends your turn. That brings us to the lair actions.
Uh-oh.
Plural, you notice.
Lair actions.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hraesvelga is going to look at you and smile, and then the face curls into a snarl as he bellows at you. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Everyone apart from Lyra has a +5.
And here was me thinking moving away might be sensible to avoid clumping.
Everyone gets +5 because of close grouping for Asher. And I can already hear the objections of what might happen if this goes poorly, but I don't want to hear it. Foundling.
25.
You're fine. Leela.
17.
You're fine. Kalatar.
My God.
Kalatar got 25.
Fine. Lyra.
24.
Fine. Cedric.
27.
Fine. Asher.
19.
Yeah, you're all fine.
I
So,
rolled a 2.
right, did you add 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you have no reaction for the rest of the round. Good to know.
No.
For the rest of the game.
+10.
Oh, sorry, you didn't add your +5 for your. So you added 15 to your 2, so 17. Gotcha. I understand. You didn't add your +5 for your own thing. Gotcha. Cedric.
Cedric will attempt to hit it with a guiding bolt.
Make your attack roll.
Level 1. Where is it?
Level 1.
25.
That hits.
Dealing 19 damage, and he glows.
19 points of damage, and he is glowing holy-ishly. So mark him up. Holy. Okay. Anything else for Cedric's turn?
No, that's all.
Alrighty. It's now his turn. He is going to. Yep. Yeah, he's going to go. This is fly speed. 50 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And he is going to let out a Gale Blast, which is
Oh, no.
a 10-foot line that is 60 feet long. So everything along, so we'll go that way. So hitting Lyra, Cedric, Asher, Foundling, and Leela. I need you all to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
You, Foundling, and Cedric each have a +5.
Strength saving throw.
That was so nearly a natural 20.
Oh,
Did Cedric and Kelatar have to make it?
Kelatar didn't, Cedric does.
Ooh.
What am I looking for? My dice roll answers. Nope, not that many. But that's absolute arse. Lyra,
12.
you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage and you're pushed back 15 feet.
I will choose to. Does this count as an attack?
No. It's an AoE effect.
Let me just check something.
Okay, I'll carry on with everyone else. Foundling,
24.
you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. Asher,
20.
you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage. You are not pushed. Cedric
17.
takes 20 points of bludgeoning damage and is pushed back 15 feet. Pushed into Foundling. And we'll say for the sake of it, Foundling, because Cedric's a bit bigger than you, he pushes you back. And then Leela, you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage and you're pushed away. You're there. Alright, that is the end of his turn. Brings us to Asher.
Right.
Oh, sorry, Tom, what were you checking?
I wanted to see what the wording was on spectral defense, and it was not in my favour. So
Okay. Understood.
5,
Asher.
10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I will rage and action blow wings out and fly 40 feet at him.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, anything else?
That's my action and bonus action, that's it.
Okay, on his at the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to make a fist attack on you.
Pour me a drink first.
That is a 31 to hit.
No doy.
Dealing 10. $32 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to 16 because of rage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, which I'm sure you'll be fine.
What's the save for? 30.
Yeah, you're fine. The power of the fist as it hits you just sort of rings your head, and I assume you're wearing your armor.
At the moment, I am, yeah.
Yeah, you just hear it ring. You can't rage in your armor, or you don't get the benefits of raging in your armor.
Do I not? Pretty sure I can rage in it. It's just not that great.
Let me double check, because I know that your armor's heavy. You gain the following benefits if you aren't wearing heavy armor. So if you're wearing your armor, you would not get resistance.
Then, if that is the case, sorry, the arm of my chair fell off at the beginning of combat. I'm trying to mend it. It's very inconvenient that it just went boom and just exploded. If that being the case in point, it's an action to remove my armor?
Bonus action.
A bonus action.
Yes.
Then I couldn't have flown. I'll take the additional damage for the sake of brevity.
Okay, so you take another 16 points of damage.
Yes, and then next turn I'll take it off.
Next turn you take it off, yes. Because that's I should have clarified that before we started combat.
No, I should have been 100% looking, but
Yeah.
That's
fair. It's now Kelatar's turn, unfortunately.
Oh, you know what? Oh, balls. I'll read it. It's like that in like 10 different pieces. Kelatar will Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Yes.
The first one is with advantage.
Correct.
It is. $28.
It's
How many blasts does he get at this level? Is it 3?
4.
Oof. So 1 hit.
17, bro.
25.
Hits.
2. Well, that's going to miss. 16.
Misses.
And the last one, 24.
Hits. So 3 hits. So 3d10, and I think
15 points of damage.
Okay.
11 points of damage.
6.
15 points of damage. 2 max damage rolls in there.
So 46 points of damage.
Yeah, very well done, Kelatar.
Nice.
And we'll bonus action inspire Lyrila.
Okay. Lyra, you're inspired.
Inspired.
Inspired. In the turn, he is going to use another legendary action to punch Asher again.
Yeah, it makes sense. I wish it didn't, but it does.
That is a
Yes, it hits.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Balls. Says Asher.
That's just Asher taking off her armour.
27 points of bludgeoning damage and another con save for you, please.
Con Sava. 28 con save.
Okay, you're fine. It's now Gundamir's turn, and I want to look at a different stat block. Gundamir. Has even more fly speed than this dude does.
Wow.
90 feet. Careful. Gundamir is going to fly up to him.
Give him a telling off.
It is going to make 3 scimitar attacks. Which one misses with a natural 1, the other 2 definitely hit. So 46 is 8 plus 15, 23 halved. So 12. 12 points of damage from Gundamir, slashing with his 3 scimitars. So as he flies in, the sparking scimitar blade slashes into the physical form of the giants, and he seems to be giggling as he slices him.
Giggling?
Yep. It's Gundamir. Of course he's going to giggle. He's going to have some fun with it. But that will end Gundamir's turn, and at the end of Gundamir's turn, he's going to punch him. Making noise over there.
No, not Gundamir. Punch Asher.
Hey, calm down here.
So punching Gundamir for a unnatural 20 hits for
Why do they put so many tiny pieces in this chair?
22 points of bludgeoning damage to Gundamir. And let's make a con save. Is not quite within range of Asher. Ha! So as the blow comes in after Gundamir's slash with the swords and is quite happy with what's going on, a fist slams in and just sends him spinning, just end over end in the air. Gundamir is stunned until the giant's next turn.
Well, I'm glad I made those saves then, because that would have sucked.
Yep.
Oh, it's Stunning Strike works for some people.
It's Foundling's turn.
Yeah.
Stunning striking.
Yeah.
I can't get to him.
All I'm hearing is excuses.
So I will... bonus action, drink the potion of fly.
Uh-huh.
and then use my 55 feet of movement to fly towards him in a vaguely southwestish direction. So I'm sort of heading for him, but that's east. But
That's it. Oh, sorry.
I'll
Yeah.
not go into the
That's
somewhere around there. That'll do.
Okay.
Do I have anything useful at all I can do here?
You can take the dodge action.
Dodge, down.
Just as a general reminder, you can take the dodge action. You don't have to use a key point for it.
Yeah, I don't have any useful attacks I can make, so I will take the dodge action.
Alrighty. Hi.
Hi. I move forward a few, like about 4 squares back in line with Kelatar and. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Sorry.
There.
Yeah, carry on. Yeah.
There.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I will. Is pulling the gun out an action, or is it just kind of there?
I've kind of assumed you had it sort of, in its small, compact form. You've sort of had it there.
Do I need to assemble it?
No.
No.
You would have had the foresight to, when you disassemble it, take it off from its large static form to then turn it into its small transportable form.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can I fireball?
Sure.
But I'm going to do it kind of above him and try and miss Asher and Gundamir.
Gotcha.
You would know that Asher is immune to fire.
Yes. Gundamir, not so. Dex save is 22.
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay, so half damage, but still a fireball.
12, 22, 27.
I've just realised, Connor, on the stream, only the combat cam is visible. So you can't see any of us.
That is because your overlay is right where the
19 points
people
of
are.
fire
Fire
damage.
damage. That's all right. Just shrink the thing down slightly.
Is 19 half of 38? Then
Yes.
yes, 19.
Of course, you might consider not being able to see us as a positive thing.
You might. I don't want to deal with that. Anything else?
Hold
Yeah.
on. No, I don't think so.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, well, I do want bonus action. Oh no, I have my drone. Oh, I haven't used my drone in such a long time. Do I use it? No.
I think it's the Zoom call that's the wrong
Yeah, it
side.
is. There you go.
Cool. Can I test drone?
Yeah, why not? I haven't used drone. This drone has actually. Oh no, I haven't used drone in a really long time. So let's get Droney back in the game.
Okie dokie. Can we drone?
Oh no, doesn't work.
No.
I forgot I had this. I can definitely won't work against this one, but my drone can now use lightning.
You can.
So
Maybe don't use that against the water guy either.
just the other two, yeah?
Maybe?
Okay.
Technically.
19.
To hit.
Yeah.
Just hit.
Ooh. That is 9 points of piercing.
Is Droney's attack magical?
No.
Okay.
It's energy. It's not magical. I thought my gadgets weren't magical.
Your magical side, yeah, your gadgets are magical, okay.
Damage.
So the attack hits him, it doesn't hurt him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It goes against it. Okay, that's fine. I'll bring Droney back to me. You try.
Yeah, pat on the head. Alright. it is now the turn of things that weren't there before. As you are focusing on there, Cedric, Kalatar, and Leela, you hear crackles of lightning as two stormy panthers spark into existence behind you. And see, you recognize these forms of being the sort of leopard and general cat-like front and a cyclone of storm cloud behind as they both spark out. I am... Yes, they will. Okay, so I need 4... Yeah, it's going to do this. It's going to attack Cedric. Just going to go straight up and attack Cedric. This one will come in between and attack Leela and Kalatar.
No!
So Cedric first, 3 attacks. Is a 19.
To who, sorry?
Cedric.
Oh.
Connor? Hits. Sorry, Odysseus.
That's okay. I'll do all the damage in a minute. Second attack is more, 25. Third attack is a 21. All 3 hits. So this is going to be these as well. Cedric's not resistant to lightning damage, is he?
No.
Okay. So, for the sake of ease, I'm just going to do it all together.
Yep.
22 points of piercing and lightning damage from the first.
Yep.
We've got 7, 12, 15. 39 points of slashing and lightning damage as it comes in, bites into Cedric's arm first, and then breaks across the claw. So as every hit impacts, there's a spark of electricity. Cedric is also unable to take reactions until the end of the Fulminar's next turn.
Ow.
Ouch.
It is then going to make a light attack against Leela.
No!
Why do you have to say that? I rolled a 2. So 11.
Yes!
Oh, 11 hits. Oh, okay.
16.
And then 2 claw attacks against Kalatar. Yeah, natural 16 and a natural 19. So 25 and 28.
Both hit on the dice, so yeah.
He's not resistant to lightning either, is he?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. So 3. Yeah, that's 7. 13. 17. 27 points of damage to Kalatar.
Ouch.
As the 2 claws break into it. So frustrated of not being able to bite through Leela's armor. Alright, that will end their turn, brings us to Lyra.
Okay. Lyra is going to change direction somewhat.
Uh-huh.
Bonus action, she will activate Planar Warrior,
Mm-hmm.
and then she will make for the Fulminars.
Okay, which one?
Well, the first attack will be against the yellow one.
Okay, so...
Okay. $21 to hit.
It's...
That's 20 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then she will bamf over to the other side of the red one.
Yep.
And you can attack against that one. Yeah, 22 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And 10 magical slashing damage.
Okay. So as you get blasted back by the wind. You hear the crackle of electricity, pivot on the heel, draw the blade, and draw the forceful energy that you are used to wielding by this point. You slash into the first fulminar and bounce off, ricocheting into the second. All right, that is you done, yes?
Yep.
All right. Brings us to the lair action. Okay. Svelga is going to reach out towards Foundling and is going to just grasp the hand, and you watch as this cyclone of air starts to swivel around Foundling's body, holding them in place. Foundling, can you make a strength saving throw for me, please? I believe you have advantage on because of your arms.
I do. Second one wasn't any better. 18.
Yep, that's fine. So by the pure force of your arms, you strike away, pushing away the force of the winds that were grabbing around you and threatening to hold you in place. That is the end of lair action. Brings us to Cedric, who heals a little bit.
He does. Is it 1d10?
I believe so, yes. Plus con.
$11. Cedric will. Where was it? We'll go for another guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
This time at 5th level.
All
On
right.
the giant.
Okay, make the attack roll at disadvantage, please.
At disadvantage now.
In melee with the...
Okay. Do I want to do that in there? Where am I? I'm... Cedric is there. He's going to take 2 steps forward.
Okay. Attack of opportunity with a bite.
Yeah.
Ops. That one hits for a 24.
Yep.
Dealing 19 points of piercing damage and 4 points of lightning damage.
Okay, now we will fire his guiding bolt.
There you go.
I was hoping it would be anything less than 24. He could have reaction shielded. Genesis.
Jesus.
29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Close.
27 points of damage.
Woo, dang, son. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, that will end Cedric's turn. It's now Svelga's turn. He is going to use his bonus action to transform into the shape of a rock. So as he brings his arms in and strikes them out, you watch his feathers expand along his body, turning him into this giant eagle form.
I thought you meant a rock.
It turns into a boulder and just drops.
Yeah, you turn into a stone.
No, ROC.
That's pitiful.
Big old bird.
He suddenly looks like Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He suddenly
Oh,
turns into
Moira.
Big Bird's brown crusty arsehole.
Well, he was always very electrifying.
He was. So he's now in bird form. So in bird form, he is going to, he's now Big Bird. Is now going to drop a dice on the floor.
He's going to tell us the word.
Natural 20, it doesn't count.
There was a 2, so it's fine.
That counts.
Going to use his beak on Asher for a 30.
Yes.
Just making sure he's still awake. 29 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And is then going to use his talons also on Asher for a many. 32.
Yes.
Ugh, that was awful. Great score in Yahtzee, but terrible if you're playing D&D. So that is a total of 12 points of slashing damage off of 4d6. I rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a sad day for me. And you are restrained and grappled by his burbiness. That ends his turn. Asher, you're up.
Okay. Bonus action, I would like to remove my armor, please.
Okay.
Because I've already lost half of my hit points.
Yep.
And
You have the back. There's a rage.
Exactly. Now I would like to... First attack will be two-handed Great Weapon Master.
Okay. At disadvantage because you are restrained.
Recklessly.
Okay.
Add that in there, please.
24. So 19.
Oh, 19. Just hit.
Good.
Just hit.
4th level smite. I'm not
Yeah.
going to be in this fight for very long. So that is 5. 1 for that. And the weapon does 2d6. 29, 39, 49, plus my wings.
So keep the weapon damage, the slashing damage separate.
So weapon damage is 5, 6, 16, 26.
26 points slashing damage, okay. Reduce 13.
And then 17.
Quite a lot of holy shit.
9, 20. And then 39 radiant.
Wowie.
Okay. That hurt. That was your first one.
And then for my second attack,
Yep.
I will do the same again.
Okay. Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Natural 20.
Oh boy.
Now I will put another 4th level and the final 4th level in.
Uh-oh.
Yay, reckless. Right, so you want weapon
The slashing
damage.
The weapon damage is separate, yeah.
Yeah, so here's the weapon damage. 18, 28, 38.
Okay, so reduce down to
19.
19. Thank you.
12.
You have resistance to magical.
He has resistance to magical damage. Magical slashing damage. Immunity to non-magical. You big thing made of wind. It's hard to hit it.
67 radiant.
Ooh.
Welcome, we're in a fight.
Yeah.
Please come back. I'm trying to play 3 characters and fix a chair.
Yeah, so if you can take 2 of those characters, he'd appreciate it.
I mean, I'll take Asher and Skeletor if you want.
Just leave him with Cedric.
Yeah.
All right. That is the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's going to use his 3 legendary actions to attempt to swallow you.
What?
Oh,
He's made of wind.
he's a big bird.
But Asher's not a corpse.
Yeah, well, she will be. Natural 20.
Yeah, natural 20 on a swallow. I mean, sure, doesn't do any damage.
I mean, if video game logic tells us anything, she'll reappear as an egg.
Well, you do take the damage from the bite attack, and then you take the acid eventually.
She doesn't fight. She do attacks.
Yeah. Cut off from the inside.
Even though he doesn't do it.
That is 21. 2 plus 49, reduced down to 25 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You are inside his stump.
Could have sworn this was a planning session.
It did, but we had less planning, and then we got into the
And
combat.
less people means less planning.
Yeah,
We actually came up with a plan.
yeah. And now we're in
Go
action.
there and fight the guy.
No! Go talk to Gundamir, then go there and fight the guy.
Yep. There's Gundamir. Who's stunned at the moment.
Okay, cool.
I thought it was until what's his name?
That's the point. Until the end of his turn. Yes, you're right.
So he's no longer.
Longer stunned.
Okay, give me a lay of the land.
Well, there's some land,
Thank you.
and this
Everything
is
else is there.
And that's 2 lightning panthers behind you.
Okay, and Foundling appears to be floating.
Fanning is currently flying, as
Cool.
is Lyra.
We got a couple of fly potions.
Who's the red one right next to the yellow base?
That's your drone.
Oh, Droney.
And he's currently glowing because of a guiding bolt.
That's why I say be careful.
Hasn't Asher attacked him since then?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So yes, you have.
Oh, okay. I don't feel quite so bad about potentially wasting.
Your arm fixed.
For now. I sense a warranty claim.
Yep.
How new is the chair?
Less than just over a year. It's got a 7-year on it.
Yeah, that'll be it.
'Twas a nice chair. 'Twas.
It will now be a new chair.
Other internets are available, but this one doesn't want to work.
Do you want us to skip you and come back?
Yeah.
On your last turn, Matthew, you Eldritch Blast it, and you Eldritch Blasted it real good. And it
Yeah.
is... Oh yeah, my first attack should have been at advantage because it was glowing, and I've not
Should have
used
been.
that yet. So whoever hits it next with attack gets advantage.
That's true. Oh, if you didn't use advantage at all, 'cause that's why you're reckless. So yeah, so we'll keep that on because we forgot about it.
Fuck it! I'll Eldritch Blast it.
Yeah! Last time you did like 40 points of damage. You did so well, Matthew. So well. Can't wait for that to not be replicated.
It's plus 10 or is it plus 12?
12, I believe.
Can't
Or 11.
remember.
Or 11.
Eldritch Blast is plus 13,
Okay.
honey.
22 hits.
Thank God for advantage.
So that's the first. You have 4.
What, 4 at advantage or?
4 no, what? 4 attacks. The first one's at advantage.
Okay, so 1 hit. 15?
Misses.
Yeah, I thought so. 16
Misses.
out of 29.
That hit. So 2 hits.
Okay. Oh, nice. 15, 26 points of damage.
Okay.
How far into the fight are we?
This is the
It's like the second round.
Okay, cool. Cool. So there's probably at least one of us that's on the verge of dying.
Yeah.
It's me.
Asher.
I am
Asher's-
at half health and I've been swallowed.
Because I can't see her.
Yep. Asher's in the dungeon. A giant bird.
As a bonus action, I will
Lyra is currently inspired, by the way.
inspire Foundling. So hang on, is that 2 inspirations I've used?
Yes.
And I will inspire Foundling by saying, "Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's just a flying monk."
Just.
That's a bird over there.
I will then walk backwards on land.
You are in melee with that thing.
Oh, I thought it was on our side.
No.
Oh.
In which case, your attack
No.
should have been at disadvantage. Because you're in melee with it. Roll the last one. Last roll.
Why would my attacks be?
Range attack rolls, but in melee with another creature.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't realise that was still a thing for magic as well.
Yeah, it's all ranged attacks.
So what am I wrong?
Just roll one more d20 for that last attack. So the guiding bolt helped you. For...
It was more.
Okay, you're fine.
It was 1 more.
Yeah, so the guiding bolt helped you on the first one, and then the cat suddenly went, wait a minute. I can harry. Are you walking away? Are you staying where you are?
No, I'll stay where I am. 'Cause-
Okey-dokey.
yeah.
It's now Gundamir's turn. Gundamir is But I'm stunned. So he's going to make 3 scimitar attacks.
Go, good of it.
Yeah. Well, the highest of them was a 14, so that they all miss.
Go, good of it.
This is why we don't bring Gundamir into fights.
Yay, isn't it?
Family, you're up.
Okay. I would like to basically move into combat on the opposite side to Gundamir, and let's start beating on this thing.
Sure.
Okay. So, first up, Staff of Striking. Yeah, that's terrible. 16.
Misses.
Second attack, top for 1. That's better. 26.
Oh, it.
For 12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Second Tonfa.
Yep.
Yeah, 28 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
For 9 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
War pick +2. Crit.
Ow.
Nice.
15 off that one. And then, as per usual, I will Flurry of Blows.
Uh-huh.
Fly makes it a lot easier to kick things. First one, yep, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pathetic damage, only a 6.
Okay. 3 damage.
Yeah. There's no point trying to knock it prone because it's flying. There's no point trying to punch it backwards because it's. Well, it wouldn't work because I don't want to push it away from me. So it can't take reactions till the end of my next turn.
Gotcha.
And then second unarmed strike. Yeah, 24 to hit.
It's.
For another 10 damage.
As you wail into him with your impressive array of arms and feet, you start cutting away, and the warpick cuts, and you can see cracks coming in between the feathers. And as you pierce into them, there's almost like it's like breaking the window on an airplane at altitude. There was a of air just being sucked out and being blasted out of it. As the final strike comes in, you hit one of those cracks and it splits, and there is now a flurry of feathers as the feathery form disintegrates, revealing the more terrible form.
Oh no.
And of which you can see Asher contained within, but still within its sort of stomach as the winds are skirting around, of a long, dragon-like storm tempest contained within here.
Cool.
No foundling. Not cool.
That wasn't foundling. That was out of character. Cool.
So was that him? Is he gone into what we would know as a mythic form now?
Yep. His mythic form is Elder Tempest. Holy shit!
Hey, I gave you that idea.
Yes, you did.
Damn, I regret sharing badass monsters with you.
By any chance, is it now an elemental?
It is, yes.
It's an elder elemental.
Yeah. So that's the end of Foundling's turn. Leela.
Got the lightning panther behind.
You
in
do.
front of me. Okay. Second, I'm debating which one do I have. Right. Oh. It's not going to make it. So what does big giant look like again? Sorry.
A giant wind snake, effectively. Like Chinese dragon style, but made of wind.
He's flying.
Yes.
He's off the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
I'm
much.
gonna worry about the sky.
Big floof behind you.
Yeah. Can I do turning hands?
Yeah. Turn around and go, no.
Bad kitty.
That's a dex save.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
If only we had a decanter into this water, you could like squirt it.
Yeah. That is a total of 23.
Oh, that's a all right.
Is it a hefty roll?
It was 17. 2 6s and a 5.
17 reduced down to 9. Cool. Okay. Okay. Anything else? As the fire bursts from your hand and the cone Kelso goes, yeah.
Okay.
There's no point using Droney because he's a I can't. No, there's nothing else.
Okie dokie.
I could. I don't know how Cedric's looking healing wise, but he can heal. How's Calatar healing wise?
Fine.
You're okay. Okay, who's behind the red one?
That is Lyra.
Oh, okay. Is Lyra looking okay?
Is Lyra looking okay?
All things considered, yes.
Okay, I won't worry about it just right then.
Actually, point of order, just for heads up on your next turn, these two creatures, they're also considered elementals.
Oh,
If you
I should have added damage to both of them then.
You should have done, but we forgot about it until just now, so.
Who then? Like a bonus action is like melee stuff.
Isn't your haste a bonus action of yourself?
That's an action because it's a gadget.
Ah.
Otherwise, I would have been way ahead of you.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Oh.
I don't know where I stood at. Can I use my Boots of Winding Path?
What do they do?
They basically moved me back 15 feet into an old space I was standing in.
What within the last?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Don't ask me such difficult questions.
Oops, winding path.
As a bonus action, you can teleport over 15 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see you must have occupied that space at some point during the current turn. Okay, don't worry, I haven't moved.
Okay.
Don't worry, carry on.
Alrighty, it is now the Fulminar's turns. And they are both going to use their lightning shackles. So the red one is going to target, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're just out of range. All right, in which case that one is going to target, yeah, it's going to target 3 people. It's going to target Lyra, Cedric, and Leela. The other one is going to target Lyra, Calatar, and Leela.
Oh, yay!
So I need 4. Each of you to make a dex save.
I need to make 2.
You do need to make 2, so do you, Leela.
That's I do them with advantage because they're elementals.
Yes.
Dex save. 2 dex saves. Oh, one was good, the other was not. Oh, just kicked my laptop. That was good.
Ooh.
Lyra?
First one, 23. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm doing the second one. Next one, 24.
Okay, so you succeed on both of them. I'm just going to make a note of the damage so I don't forget. That is, yeah.
Do these count as attacks?
No,
But I fear attack.
don't you start. Or I will attack you.
What is it? What's the mean girls mean? Like
raise your hand if you feel the genie knows.
Okay, so Lyra, you
I
take
can't remember how to.
5 points, and then 9 points of lightning damage. Cedric,
Hang on.
14 total.
I will cast absorb elements,
Okay, they are 2 separate attacks. Which
but
one?
it gives me resistance.
That's right. It gives you resistance on until the beginning of your turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, it halved again to 7.
Yeah.
Leela.
The first one was a 23, and the next one was a 10.
You take 22 points of lightning damage.
Half because I'm resistant.
11 points of lightning damage. Keltar.
60.
You take 16 as a DC. You take 9 points of lightning damage.
So also course absorb elements.
Course.
Cast absorb.
You course exhaust elements. And Cedric.
10.
Cedric takes 10 points of lightning damage. And is restrained by the Fulminars. There's lightning.
Does Cedric not have freedom of movement on him?
Yes.
Yes, he does, but he is still technically restrained, even though he doesn't. He just ignores moves. Has to move out of the restraints.
Doesn't he freedom of movement give you advantage on effects that would restrain you?
Bear with. No.
No.
Spells and magical effects do nothing to reduce it. Nothing to reduce its speed, nor cause it to be paralysed or restrained. In which case, no, it's not restrained. It stops him from being restrained at all. So, never mind. Not even lightning can stick to him. Cool. Lyra, it's your turn.
Of course.
Cool.
Is another type.
Yeah.
I am going to bonus action put Hunter's Mark on this red one,
Okie dokie.
and then I will make my first attack against it. So that's a 27 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
What is with these rolls? That's 20 force damage.
Okay.
Wow, 3d8, and I rolled a 7. And then I will bamf over to the. Oh, damn it! Hang on, sorry,
You forget Hunter's Mark.
I've got the Hunter's Mark damage. That's a 6, so it takes a bit more there.
All right.
And then I will bamf over to the yellow one
Oop.
and do my second attack there.
You can see my arm for a little bit.
24 to hit,
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll hit.
and that's better. 30 damage.
30 points of damage. Nice. And they do not resist non-magical damage. All right, so 2 slashes of the blades, bringing the forceful energy upon the first again. Anything else?
No, I think that's everything. Thank you.
Cedric.
That is I. I am Cedric.
I am Spartacus.
No, I'm Spartacus.
I'm Cedric.
Hello.
How do my visible party look to my unwavering eyes?
Pretty good.
They apparently are fine.
Fine.
Pretty much fine.
It's all good, man.
Just Asher. Can't see her either. So the party's good.
I
Yeah.
thought you could see her now because the thing's turned into a windstorm.
Yeah, but they're
But
magic.
Luke doesn't want Asher being healed.
You can see, but can't do it.
You can see, but it's effectively full cover, even though you can see.
Is it us?
Yes.
Sorry.
Anyway, Asher.
Yes.
No, Cedric.
yes.
Connor.
And all these multiple.
Connor with his.
Third level guiding bolt.
All right, make your attack roll.
No, not that one. 18.
18 misses.
Yep. Balls.
All right, so as the energy fires off, it seems like the wind that is now
Oh, he heals.
circulating around this tempest just blows the hand slightly off course, and it just
7 hit points. Come on.
Anything
Literally the lowest you can roll.
else?
Bonus action. No, he cast a spell. He can't cast spiritual weapon. That is it. Yeah.
All right.
Man, that turn sucked.
It is now. As well.
Could use the following the flow charts.
At the start of the turn, Asher, you take 18 points of acid damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then he is going to lightning storm.
Ooh.
Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, poo.
I don't.
No, you're immune to this, surprisingly.
I'm also in it.
Yeah.
You're in him.
That's what I meant. You're immune to it because you're in him. Guntamir is also immune to it, although it does have a secondary effect, so I'm going to roll for him. Yeah, he's fine. We'll just go around as I see. Kalatar.
14.
You take, as the dice go eating across the screen, 26 points of lightning damage, and you are stunned.
I wish I had not cast Absorb Element.
You have freedom of movement. Can you be stunned?
You're still resistant to lightning damage. It lasts until the beginning of your turn, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So you take 13 points of lightning
I'm going to
damage,
shoot myself 13 points.
but you are still stunned.
Can you be stunned with freedom of movement?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, that's a shame.
Ooh!
Foundling.
19.
Fail.
Diamond Soul.
Okay.
Yep.
30.
Yeah. You take
God.
That's
You
a
take-
difference.
you take nothing. Cedric.
First one, I used my inspiration on as well.
Nice.
Cedric.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Dex, was it?
Yes.
8. Diamond Soul. 42.
Cedric takes 26 points of lightning damage and is stunned. Lyra.
22.
That's fine. You take 13 points of lightning damage.
I will choose not to become resistant.
Well, you're already resistant because only your turn's been since then, hasn't it?
My turn's been, so
Yes. So 13 points of lightning damage. And Hila.
22 as well.
Ooh, you take 13 points of lightning damage.
So half is.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, yes, concentration.
18. I think that's fine.
Yeah, you're okay. All right, that ends his turn. Asher, you are blind, you are restrained.
With my main action, I will regain... actually, no. When my turn starts, I gain 7 hit points.
From what?
My healing spirit. I am below half.
Ah, that ability. Gotcha.
Yep. I will then, with my main action, choose to regain 75 hit points.
God.
Your hands.
The holiest of hands.
You're
Oh.
touching yourself while you're inside a giant.
Yes. It's
Ain't no time for present.
Mechanisms.
one really big tick off my bucket list. And then with my bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I will drink a potion of speed.
Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Let the chaos ensue.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this could be fucking hilarious.
I get 1 extra turn, right? 1 extra action.
Yeah, an extra action, yes.
Yes, I can use the attack action, can't I?
Yes.
Can it make a dexterity saving throw from my fire breath I'm about to let off from the inside?
Hold on. Hold on.
No,
It's an
no.
attack
Hold on.
action.
no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what I call a case of heartburn.
Unfortunately,
No.
the wording is you can use an action, not an attack action. That's the Dragonborn thing.
But this isn't an attack.
Correct.
It's a dex save.
No, it's no. The haste spell is you can use the attack action.
Well, then I would like it to be an attack. I will advocate for the other side of the fence.
But it feels attacked.
You can't have that fence flapping in the wind going both ways.
No, so I can't do that. No.
No, unfortunately not.
I'll just stab it then.
Okay. Attack roll with advantage.
Recklessly.
Sure.
24.
It's
Oh, so it would be 19.
misses.
Because it's take away 5, isn't it? Yeah, so misses,
Yeah.
yeah? Yeah, okay. I'll accept that. Next turn, I will set it on fire.
Oh no. I'm in danger. Alright.
I have no limit on how many times I can do that. I will do it until I can't.
Well, you do have a limit because you can do it. It's 2 points of exhaustion.
3 times, yeah.
Yeah, so you can do it 3 times before you die. That's right.
And Cedric dies.
I take it on a moral high ground, really.
Because
Yeah.
it's the 6 points of exhaustion is just straight die. It's not. Ooh.
If you guys could kill it, that'd be great.
Okay. He's going to use his 3 legendary actions because there are 3
to run away.
Nope. And he's going to use the. Although could use move one of them to move and just get out of this nonsense that he's got there. But it's foundling, so he could just punch it. Well, actually, he has got a shit ton of speed. Sure, why not? He's going to use one of the legendary actions and just fly away. Just fly over here.
Oh, you little
Lack
shit.
of opportunity.
Yep, and Gundamir gets one as well. Natural 20, Gundamir.
I get to choose which weapon I use, don't I?
Correct. You have many arms you can hit it with.
That one.
I don't think an 18 does it, does it?
18 misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh, the Gundamir. You know, unfortunately, Gundamir didn't level up with you guys, so he didn't get the chance to take the Sentinel feat. 14 plus 5, so 19 reduced to 10. Alright. That ends Ash's turn. Cutter.
I'm stunned.
You are no longer stunned. Gundamir's turn. Stun phase in his turn. Gundamir is going to fly over and is going to attack it.
Yoo-hoo! Come back!
Yoo-hoo, big stabbing blowouts. Yeah, it's going to attack 3 times. My God, why? You were almost cool, Gundamir. It's once. The 20. That's not me to roll all those dice. You were almost cool, Gundamir, and then you rolled an 8. So you 4 points of damage. God damn you. Family.
I'm going to spend a key to bonus action dash because that will let me get back into melee. So I'm going to fly straight at it and try to give it a whack with my staff of striking.
Go for it.
Ah, that's better. That's 27 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm going to expend 3 charges from it as well.
Okay, ow.
So weapon damage. That was a hit roll. Try hitting the actual damage.
I was going to say 32 seems unlikely.
Yeah, 9.
9. So reduce to 5.
And then 3d6 force damage.
Mm-hmm.
Better, 12.
Okay.
Taunt for 1. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
For 9.
Mm-hmm.
Taunt for 2.
Yep.
Yeah, 32 to hit.
Yeah.
For 12.
Okay, 6.
And then War Pick. It's going to miss with a 15.
It will, yes. So the family uses the step of wind to push along the winds and get into striking range, striking into this creature. It seems to do some damage, just not as much as you would like. Anything else, or is that it for you?
I've used bonus action and main action, so that's pretty much it.
All right. Hesvalga is going to use one of his legendary actions to make a thunderous slam attack on Foundling. That is a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that just about hits.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Does an 18 succeed?
Fails.
Diamond Soul!
Yay!
Worse!
Wait, sorry, is he not within range of my holy aura?
No.
Because it doesn't discriminate against sight.
No, but I think it does say total cover is a thing, does it not?
No?
Well, I mean, aside from anything else, no, you're not within 10 feet.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Just in case it does matter. It just says a creature within 10 feet.
Yeah, fair. Good to know for future reference. Foundling, that is...
I'm loving it.
I'm really not loving it. This is going to suck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you feel like you're at disadvantage where you are?
27 points of thunder damage, and you are stunned until the start of his next turn.
It's more the being stunned thing.
Admittedly, that is way worse than being swallowed. I will give you that one.
That was the end of the legendary action. Leela.
Do that really cool thing that kills it in one hit.
How long does it take me to assemble my gun to Meteor Swarm?
I'm fairly certain the wording of it is that if you carry it around in its small form, it's assembled to. It can do that. I'll double check it.
I did check. It's got its first form partially assembled. I can do Fireball, while fully assembled, you can do Meteor Swarm. No, I don't know what we're classing as like the handheld is.
Is your lightweight artillery engine? Yes.
Yes.
Must be carried in separate pieces. It can be partially assembled in around and fully in a minute.
Ugh, that's too long.
Same amount of time to assemble, or partially assembled.
Nah, I'm not waiting a minute to assemble it. That's long.
I think we said that you could carry it around fully assembled. It is a lightweight. It doesn't say it must be carried in separate pieces. Partially assembled. Oh, okay. So yeah. So.
If not, I'll just fast
No, you know
forward
what?
again.
You know how long it takes for you to assemble it, so
It's a minute.
so you would know how long it would take to assemble it. So you would have assembled it before you left, so you were carrying it ready to use. So
Meteor Swarm!
on him, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Can I do it so it doesn't hit?
Well, you have to make a save first, don't you?
Yes, I have to make a save, but I can't remember. Doesn't say like. Oh wait,
I will say
it will
it
in
was
the spell.
dis-
It
I
will
was-
in the spell. Hold on. There's two different. I have to look at different things.
So the Meteor Swarm itself is you attempt an intelligence check against your spell DC. Poor visibility or weather conditions can cause disadvantage on it, which I would say there is heavy winds.
Oh, the range is 1 mile.
Yeah. And when it explodes, it's a big area.
It's an Arcana check.
Yes.
Yes.
So make an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Oh no, I'm scared.
An Arcana check.
No, I'm scared that I'm really sorry if it's going to hurt people. Disadvantage.
Uh-huh. So there's a range of a mile and it's a 40-foot radius sphere. So before you check the roll, where specifically are you aiming it to hit?
Trying to hit him as much as possible without hitting them as much as possible.
Okay, so you're hitting it effectively aiming 10 feet above Foundling's head for it to so effectively.
Let's go for his head because that's well above.
Okay, so the point of impact is 50 feet above Foundling. We're saying.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If that's kind of.
It would hit him, but not hit them. So that's yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, considering I boosted my Arcana that well, with disadvantage, it takes it to 20 23.
Yeah, I'll do it. Roll them damage.
20d6.
As Leela plants her feet,
I'm gonna have to do it.
aims the cannon.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Please tell me it is like Marty from Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
We'll do
She
it.
suddenly flies backwards about 24.
Does get to make a dex save, though, to be fair.
Hmm?
He does get to make a dex save.
Does he?
Yes, because it's meteor swarm. That was a natural 1.
Yes!
Legendary resistance.
No!
However.
What? He gets nothing.
No, he still takes damage. He just takes half damage.
5, 10, 15,
He chose to.
21.
Just takes half of 40d6, yeah.
Yeah, keep the fire and the bludgeoning separate. Because he's resistant to, actually to
I
bludgeoning
don't
damage.
know what. It's just.
It's 20d6 bludgeoning, 20d6 fire.
I'm gonna just hold on.
Do it on a dice roller.
Yeah, because that's a lot. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20.
Just fire or bludgeoning.
Let's just go fire first.
Okay.
Let's go wild, boys. That's not great. That's 63.
Down to 32.
Should have done it the other way around.
Flies across the field. That's not great. 63. Wait, what?
And then again.
Perfectly average.
That's okay. Then.
Yeah, it's just above average.
And then, yeah, bludgeoning. That was much better. 80.
No, 20.
God damn it. That's fine.
Yeah, these things happen. Okay, so as the meteor, I'm going to say the shockwave obliterates that rock that he's sort of standing over, which doesn't really matter because you're flying above it anyway. But the shockwave does affect Foundling somewhat and does sort of send them spiraling a little bit. And Gundam just holds out a hand just to right them.
I'm sorry.
But you just feel the
I like
circuit
it.
just become hot. So it can't be used for a meteor swarm for another 5 rounds. Yeah.
I know that.
Cool.
I just wanted to do it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Mm,
That's your action.
that was my action. We're still
And
looking good
time.
round here. We could, yeah. Ooh. Can I?
I don't
I'm
know.
still in melee with it. If I move, he's going to try it, isn't he?
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Down, kitty. Can I move? Can I back away?
Where are you going to?
Back.
This way?
Yes, please.
Attack of opportunity?
Fine.
Yes. For a 25 to hit.
Yep.
It's in fact. 8, 16, 18, 23 points of. Oh, hang on, no, sorry, I need to do myself. I think it's lightning damage. 23 less 4, 19 points of damage total. That's with the reduction for resistance to lightning.
19 points of lightning damage.
No, 19 points of piercing and lightning damage. There's like 4 lightning.
4 points of lightning damage.
That is already reduced. So total
19.
is 19 points.
Okie dokie. Yes, because with if I get lightning damage, I can do a thing. So
Okay.
just
Yeah.
let me know.
That was 4 points of lightning damage.
I need 10.
Okay then. In which case, let's see if they get their shackle back. It's their turn. Red, no, yellow, nope. All right, they are pissed, unsurprisingly. So the red one is going to go for Lyra. The yellow one is going to go for Kelatox. Kelatox closer.
And it's lazy.
No, because it's aware of the sword being swapped. Actually, it doesn't provoke attack of opportunity, so it is going to just fly over here. Speed of its lightning does not provoke attacks of opportunity, so we're going to come for leader.
Oh,
Wow, that was wasteful.
3 attacks on Lyra. First of all, a 17.
Nope.
21.
Nope.
24.
Yeah.
I'm so hoping for a third. Nope.
Yep. 15 points of slashing damage and 7 lightning.
I will spectral defense and take 11 damage total.
Okay. Attacks against Leela. Probably worse. Don't you dab at me.
Dab!
Well, they just got advantage.
Now,
It's only attacking me.
That is a 12,
No.
a 14,
No.
and a 28.
Yes.
Or
it's Tiamat.
sorry.
If it hits Tiamat.
Yeah. So that is 11 points of piercing damage and 12 of lightning.
Yeah, but that only goes down to 6.
Reduced down to 6, yeah.
So 17.
Yes.
God damn it, I haven't used this ability once. I really want to use it.
At the end of the Fulminar's turns, Helspelga is going to use last legendary action to punch Foundling with a thunderous.
Punch it, Chewie.
And advantage, unfortunately for me.
Yep, with a thunderous slam, that is a 35 to hit.
I mean, at least it doesn't matter that he's got advantage, because it should have hit anyway.
It is also an auto crit because you're stunned.
No,
no,
it's incapacitated is the auto crit, isn't it?
Well, stunned is incapacitated. No, it's paralyzed as the auto crit. 37.
Yes, it is. You are correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, paralysed is the auto crit.
Yeah.
Not paralysed.
You're not, you're just stunning. I mean, stunned.
Well, thank you, Luke.
So,
Hey, back off.
Right, he was hitting on Dom.
Yeah, back off.
17 points thunder damage.
17.
Yep.
Okay.
That
Are
is-
you telling Luke to back off me? I'm confused.
You talking to me?
Lyra, it's your turn.
Okay. I should have done
Hunter
a con
mark, yeah.
save for the.
I mean, I can't imagine you would fail, but for the sake
Well,
of-
it is possible, and I just did
Oh,
because I rolled a natural 1, which gets me a 9.
I mean, Lyrila does have a D10 if she wanted to, but
It's not worth it to keep up concentration on Hunter's Mark.
no. Oh, there are other things Lyra to concentrate on.
What's that? And Mark, that's a cast. However, I will cast it again
Uh-huh.
on the same one, I think. At this time, I'll do it through the Hunter's Prospect.
Okay.
Okay, so then attack Fulminar. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 33 force damage.
Okay. Ow.
Now I can only teleport into an attack with something else, so I can't teleport out of its space.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to attack this one again, but I'd like to be on the other side of it, I think. So I'm
Okay.
close to the giant.
Okay.
So, second attack. 26 to hit.
Yep.
Magical slashing.
Nice. All right, so 2 more slashes of the golden blade of Mithralis cutting into the Fulminar. All right. Anything else?
No, that's everything.
All right. It's now their actions. Pulling the other thing down. Their action, he is going to. Sure, he's going to do the Thunderous Bellow again. Everyone else is out of range, apart from Gunther and Foundling. Make a con save, please.
probably going to need a diamond soul. 14.
14 fails.
Diamond soul.
Yeah, Gundomir fails as well, though.
Dinosaur!
Yep. Yep.
Worse.
So you and Gundomir are both frightened of him.
Oh no.
Get within 10 feet of me.
They
I'm
are,
somewhere within the large intestine.
All right.
Don't worry, Lemmy Minx will get you out.
That was the lair action. Cedric. So we enter round. We're in round 4.
Cedric is going.
Cedric was stunned. So actually, that phase, he's now stunned.
Good. He heals. 1d10.
He does.
Better. 16 hit points.
Right. It is now Hesvelger's turn.
Oh wait, does he not get a turn then? No, because he was stunned.
He's stunned, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he heals and that's it. Okay, he's good. There.
Lightning Storm recharges.
Oh no.
I believe with the Thunderous Slam family, you are no longer stunned because it's until the start of his turn.
But I have a feeling he's about to repeat the process.
Mm-hmm.
Possible. He's going to. Yep, all creatures within 120 feet. It's going to make a lightning storm. So everybody, apart from Asher,
Yeah.
make a Dex save.
Better.
With advantage because it's an elemental.
Yep.
This is bad.
Kelisar.
28.
Okay, you take 15 points of lightning damage. Cool. Leela,
Sorry, was this advantage, disadvantage, anything?
there's advantage for Lyra because of favored
So
enemy.
nothing fun. Okay. Come back to me.
Okay, Cedric.
This was a dexterity throw, was it?
Yes.
Okay, he got a 2.
Okay, Cedric is stunned
Great.
and takes 29 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Lyra.
21.
Okay, you take 15 points of lightning damage. Foundling.
16.
That's a fail.
Diamond soul.
Okay. Burning through that key.
And as seems to be tradition, every time I diamond soul, it's going to get worse.
Was that
14.
Foundling is now stunned and because unfortunately you have to use the new roll, don't you, for Diamond Soul?
They're both fails, so.
Yeah, well, it's if you fail by 5 or more, you're also stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh, so you weren't stunned, but now you are, great.
So you take 15 points of lightning damage because it's reduced by your monkness,
Monkness.
by evasion. Then Leela.
7!
So you are stunned, and you take would be 29 reduced down to 15 because your resistance to lightning damage.
I guess I won't get my reaction though, because I'm stunned.
Because you're stunned, yeah.
It's fine.
That's unfortunate.
Damn it!
All right. Well, that will end his turn. Yeah. Asher. Hi.
Asher will draw her sword and say, "Thank you, Optimistic Elk, for your 2-month subscription."
Ah, hey.
Hi, Ross.
That's very out of character for Asher.
Plunges it into herself. No.
With her hasted action, she will
Yeah.
attempt to stab,
Okay. Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
but beforehand she will.
Oh, actually, sorry. I just remembered she would have taken acid damage.
I took that at the start of his turn, though, didn't
It's at the start of his turn, but I forgot to roll it.
I? Okay.
So it would be 12, 15, 17 acid.
Yeah. Bonus action will 3rd level blinding smite,
Okay.
and then I will 2-handed reckless great weapon master. So single roll, showing is a 1, so I miss. So I'll use my 2 other attacks the same way.
Okay.
22
Hits.
and 19.
19 misses.
1 hit.
Yep.
So that's 2d6. Do I have to separate anything? Radiant, slashing?
Slashing damage, yeah.
Slashing damage is 8, 18, 28.
28, so reduced down to 14.
Third level smite going in, so we get 3 from that. 4 from that. 1 from that.
You added a third level smite as well?
On top, yeah.
Okay, plus the blind.
Yeah, can it make a constitution saving throw?
Almost certainly. Uh-oh. That was a 1.
So
Legendary resistance, yeah.
I would, or it was about to be blind.
Yeah, legendary resistance.
So
That's 2.
36 radiant plus 17 radiant.
So 53.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Ow.
Like, it cost me 2 spell slots. I mean,
You did, yeah. And you didn't use your dragon breath, so
no, I wanted to hit it first.
fair enough.
I wanted to see if it would spit me out.
Yeah, which we're about to find out whether or not it does. Because
you did enough damage.
you
Potentially.
that's a 16 on the dice. No, 22. Succeeds.
Okay.
I
I actually advocate that I am safer in here. I'm taking less damage and dealing the same amount.
Alright, it is now his turn. He is going to use his Screaming Gale. He's going to use 3 mythic actions to Screaming Gale. So blast of thunder and wind in a line a mile long and 20 feet wide. And at this point, he's going to choose to regurgitate Asher as well and catapult her into the gale.
God damn it.
That's Shed.
Yeah, you say that. I need everyone, because everyone is in that mile-long line and 20-foot wide, apart from, actually, that's a point, swinging it that way, on this crease here, Mrs. Leela.
Yes!
Just gets everyone else. We'll say for the purposes of this, Droney, who's got, because it was useless, you put it back in your bag.
Yeah, I said I put him away.
Yeah, so everyone apart from Leela needs to make a dex save.
I don't.
Foundling, you are stunned, and Cedric is also stunned, so they automatically fail.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What size die is inspiration at the minute?
12.
D12?
D12 now. I think.
Oh, roll it just for the sake of rolling a D12.
Oh yeah, Foundling has one of those as well.
Foundling, you
Sets.
Oh, you used it, okay.
Yeah, and rolled a 2.
No, I need to offer. Nope, that fails. Alright, Asher.
Fail.
You take. Oh, this is going to suck for you. Because it's thunder damage and you're vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
It's even the vulnerables.
Thank you. Cool. Coward.
38 doubled to 76 points of thunder damage.
Uh-huh.
And you are pushed away 50 feet.
Away.
So in fact, Foundling, you failed automatically, so you would take 38 points of thunder damage. Gundamir failed and takes 38 points of thunder damage.
Oh boy.
Way though, wouldn't they?
They are getting thrown away. I will move them in a second. I'm going to move them en masse. They are thrown back 60 feet. Lyra,
26.
that is a success. You take no damage. Yeah, take no damage on a success. Cedric takes 38 points of bludgeon of thunder damage and is thrown into this wall,
Ow.
which does additional fall damage. I don't know how that's happened.
2 1s, yeah?
No,
Oh no.
no. It's somehow one of my dice has landed on it, has stopped on its point, and it's not being supported by anything.
Wow.
Not entirely certain how that happened. It's cocked itself. but it's on.
It's not really got a point though, is it?
No, it's round.
Your dice is not pointy. It's quite flat.
Yeah, but it's round. Anyway,
And it's a bit. It's a bit flat.
Reroll it.
It's flat.
So Cedric takes an additional 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Lyra, you succeeded, didn't you? You weren't pushed. Kalatar,
14.
you take the 38 points of thunder damage. Absorbance! Okay, and you are thrown into what would be a wall over there.
Clunk.
Which is another 10 points of bludgeoning damage. It's 29 total.
Okay.
No, I'm forming. I need to roll for that. Well, yeah, it's fine. Doesn't take anything. Alright, that's the end of the turn. I'll tell you right.
And look how I'm now off the map.
Yeah, of these guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. It's good news. Teresa?
Well, given that I've got nothing around me, Eldritch Blast!
We'll try that again one more.
Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast!
Oh, la-di-da.
17?
This is
21.
hits.
Okay, 3 hits.
Okay.
1d10. 2d10. 3d10. Ouch.
Me?
30.
Nice.
Total.
Nice. Alright. That ends. That's
Yeah, I will stay off the map.
alright. Gunther is frightened, so can't actually get any closer.
He's not frightened. He's next to me now.
Ah, yes, you suppress the frightened effect, don't you?
For 10 feet.
Yeah. I feel so confident and brave. Oh, holy shit!
That's what I never get. It's like, for 10 feet, you are fearless. After that, debatable.
And then you're on your own. So. What's the lair action of that? Feats of the Intercession, another con save. Nope, still frightened. That's the end of Gunderman's turn. Fatling, you are stunned until the end of your turn. That stun wears off. Make a con save, please, against the fear. Oh, no, actually, no, the fear is suppressed. We'll make a con save anyway, just to see whether or not it continues.
Unnatural 20?
Yeah, you're fine. You're no longer afraid.
Plus 5
Cool.
from me as well.
Oh yeah, 25 then.
Yeah, you're no longer afraid. Hello, short turn.
Me?
Sit back down.
I'm stunned.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. You fell. Yeah, you fell spectacularly. Yeah. Okay, that ends the turn. Brings us back to Fulminard.
Am I not stunned?
You are unstunned.
That's fine.
I think it's the end of the turn, isn't it? I said.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, end of its next turn. Yes.
It's turn. I'm still stunned.
Fulminard's turns. Well, it's the end. No, your turn. So you're no longer stunned. The creature is the reading is the creature is stunned until the end of its next turn. You're the creature. You're no longer stunned.
Okay.
Right, 3 attacks against Lyra. 19.
Nope.
22.
Yes.
Natural 20.
Ugh. I will. Right. I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay, I will do the slashing damage separately then. So that's awful. So that is 10. $21. 31 points of piercing slashing damage.
Okay.
17. 19 of lightning reduced down to 10.
So 41 total.
Yes.
Don't think I can.
That's across 2 attacks, so we'll split it. We'll say 10 and 30 because one was a crit.
10 and 30.
Yes.
you said.
So DC 15.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, 10 for the first one, 30 for the second.
Sorry, I thought you meant 10 and 30 as the DCs.
No.
Never
No,
mind.
well, actually, the first one is 10 and then 15, so for the two DCs.
And there's my only crit of the night, probably. So, yeah, I maintain concentration.
For both.
Yeah. 27 and 28.
Nice. And then attacks against... 3 attacks against Leela.
I'm stunned, so.
No, you're not.
Oh, not anymore! Now I'm not.
So that is a 16.
That is my arm pass.
Then all 3 of these hit. Hello, darkness.
Yay!
So this is the physical damage.
Then the mental.
That is 35 points of piercing and slashing damage.
1 minute. Hold on.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Sunk minute.
Why did I just highlight that? Right. If I use my reaction to cast shield, is that for all of them or just one of them?
It would be for all of them.
Can I do that?
Sure. So
Thanks. Does that stop it?
It stops one of them.
You just said all of them.
No, because all the other 2 are much higher than that. One just hit with a 16. The other 2 were like a 17 and 18 on the dice.
When he said it worked for all of them, he meant it raises your AC for the whole of the rest of your turn.
Yeah, raise it until the beginning of your next turn. Sorry, that's my fault. I wasn't clear.
Oh.
So it would stop. It'd stop the first attack, but it wouldn't stop the other 2.
Okay, well, I'll do it anyway.
Okay, I'll re-roll the slashing damage. So instead, that is 26 points of slashing damage. And 11 reduced to 6 as lightning. Lyra, you're up.
Okay. Wailing on this ad. So, I don't think.
I think that'll be that low.
Right. Yeah. Action attack. First attack. I guess a 15 misses.
No, 15 hits.
Wow.
Yeah, these are not powerful creatures.
I can literally only miss them on a natural 1 because that was a 2.
Yeah.
So 2, 3. 28 force damage.
Oh, that guy's super dead.
As a free action, I can move the hunter's mark.
Range
Yeah,
60
we did
feet.
that.
You can only do it to that, I'm afraid. All right, so the Golden Blade Mythos comes down one final time through this creature. As you strike through, you bring the blade and you just point it at the next Fulminar.
And then I will 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get that with combination fly movement and
Teleport. Yep.
normal attack against that one.
Mm-hmm.
Much better roll. 27 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it.
21.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
I will take a normal potion of healing as my bonus action.
Okay.
Cool. What is it? 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Feel free to carry on.
Yep. Okay. Now the lair action's turn. Halsvaga is going to target Foundling with the swirling pillar of wind. Foundling, make a strength saving throw, please.
+5 from me.
And advantage from my arms.
Yeah. Probably a pointless endeavour, but I have to do a different one.
35.
Yeah, you're fine. How much, Tom?
9.
9. Gotcha. Cedric.
Cedric is going to take 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Cedric's stunned.
Thought he was stunned.
I was stunned, and then it wore away, like everyone else's.
Was he not stunned from the lightning?
Not that I'm aware of.
Don't remember.
I don't know.
What was his dex save?
That's what I rolled a 2 on.
Then he would. Then he's stunned until the end of this turn.
Oh, okay, then yeah, there you go. He will heal.
Yep.
Hey, 16.
All right.
That's Asher. Oops.
Yeah, don't feel Asher.
No, Cedric needs it more.
All right. His turn. Does he get storm back? Yes.
No, keep doing that.
All right. What for? Off the.
No, kicking my laptop.
Right. He's going to lightning storm again. Everyone make a dex save. Nope.
Is this what sort of spell is?
This is just his ability.
Oh, it's not magic.
Just creating a lightning storm. So if you just watch the clouds that make up his physical form turn jet black and bolts of electricity just fire out, striking everyone.
Is it projectile?
Jesus.
No, it's just lightning going everywhere.
I
No.
apologise. With advantage, I rolled double 1s.
Oh! Uh-oh.
This is going to be a shit show.
So Lyra fails. So that's 36 points of lightning damage and you are stunned.
What are we doing dex save again?
Dex save, please.
That's correct.
Lyra is stunned until the end of her turn. Kalatar.
23.
Does stunning automatically lose you concentration because you're technically incapacitated?
Yes, it does. So you lose concentration on Hunt you take 18 points of lightning damage.
18.
Yes. Foundling?
24.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Cedric?
10.
36 points of lightning damage, and he is stunned again. Leela?
19.
Just fails.
Oh. Okay.
So that's 36 points of lightning damage, and you are stunned.
Oh no, half that.
18 points of lightning damage. Now use your reaction to.
No, because I'm stunned.
No, you can use your reaction to add the 5 so you don't fail it.
I've done that.
Oh, well, you don't have your reaction. either.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh. Gunnar also failed. Takes no damage but is stunned. And Asher,
21.
that makes it so you take no damage because you're immune to lightning.
Lovely. I had to use my d10 for that, though.
Ah. Yeah, you roll. I did see your roll go across the screen. 14, wasn't it?
It was an 18, and then I had 3.
Fair. All right, it's your turn, Asher. You're
Balls.
60 feet away from him. But you are hasted.
I am hasted, so I will move, because I can move 80 feet, I will move into combat.
Yep.
And 3 reckless Great Weapon Master attacks.
Ow.
Bonus action, Blinding Smite at level 3 again.
Okay, so that's your last third level.
Yep. $33, so 26 to hit.
Yep.
Oh,
No, 33 is 28.
28, sorry, yeah.
Yes.
So here's the weapon damage. 6, 7, 17, 27.
27 reduced down to 14.
3 for that. Another 3 for that. 1 for that. And the radiant. Stop spinning. Ooh, thank you. 47 radiant plus 17 radiant.
Okay.
And he has to make a con save.
I rolled a natural 19 plus 6, 25.
Well done. And the final attack Again,
23
twen-
hits.
Yeah, and again another 28. So hang on, let me click off my spells so I cast a second level on that one.
All of the smites.
So again, it's just 2d6, 10, 20, 30 points of slashing.
Okay.
That's a good roll. And then a second level slot divine. So 2 of them plus 1 of them. 16 plus 17.
33. Okay.
Was that my? That's my second attack, isn't it?
That was your second.
Third. $21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Seven, 17, 27 points.
Uh-huh.
How many second level spell slots have I got left? I think I've got 1 more. Oh no, 2 more. Okay.
So at least got 3.
I start with 3. I've got 1 left now.
Yeah.
3 of them. 2 of them. Hello. 22 plus 17.
30.
39.
Okay. Anything else? Or was that it?
Oh, I've used everything there. That's bonus action, 3 actions.
Lasha comes in, she swings the blade, the glowing fury from it cutting into Helsberger, and each blow takes out a chunk of the wind. You see it just tearing away at his body, and he is just holding on. It's the end of your turn. He's going to use his 3 mythic actions to Screaming Gale again.
Yep.
So he's going to reposition the line, going this way, so it would actually starting there, going that way. I think it just misses Foundling.
Nice.
So everyone except for Foundling, make a dex save.
Even though we're stunned.
If you're stunned, you automatically fail.
I'm stunned still.
Come on, dice. There you are. Asher,
11.
you take 29 doubles to 58 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You're thrown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, sorry.
Lyra-
In my turn, I should have healed. Is that right if I roll that now? It's 1d6.
Yes. Yeah, you were below half health.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was, yeah. I rolled a 3, so 9.
So where does that put you now? Are you conscious still?
Oh yeah, no, I'm still very much conscious. It's just
Okay. So Lyra, Leela, and Cedric each get thrown. Roll a d20 for me, Laura.
Adding anything or just
So
am I adding anything?
D20 plus 5.
just d20.
13.
Okay. You just managed to get caught on a annex of Gundamir's house that stops you being blown off the ledge and into nothingness.
Oh, yay.
But you do take extra damage. You take 20. You and Lyra both take 29 points of thunder damage. As does. Okay, so Lyra is down.
I'm down.
Leela is down.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll take the stun things off because forget about them. Cedric also takes 29 points of thunder damage.
Oh no.
he rolled a 16, so yeah.
What if that happened? I
What?
was on 9 health. I said I took 29 damage.
Yes.
And it took me straight to 2 failed death saves.
Cedric's down.
That's weird.
That-
Cedric's down as
that's-
well. Oh no!
That's false.
You've stunned him for 3 turns in a row. He hasn't been able to do anything.
Yeah, Kalatar,
24.
you take 15 points of thunder damage.
Okay. So
Are
I'm
you
not,
still-
I'm not down.
No. But you are obstructed from everyone else by a wall.
How
What?
far away do I have to be to use this gemstone?
Dom, I think you've got the icing card. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Uh,
Double check.
I'm not sure I've got the item cards.
Bear with.
60
Oh, they're in
feet,
deep.
isn't it?
Sorry, they're in D&D Beyond. As a prism, homebrew. So Lyra's down, Cedric's down. Keller can only just about see Cedric.
Cedric will heal.
Cedric will heal, yes.
How can I only just see Cedric?
Because you're along that wall and he felt slummed over to one side. Because the wind was blowing him that way, effectively.
Soul Prism within 30 feet.
30 feet, okay.
Bollocks.
So,
All right. That is the end of his legendary actions. It comes to Kalatar. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. I need to roll for Gunmir. It fails. 629 damage. Yes.
I would like to use my movement to move closer.
Okay. Not quite on that, but
That's fine. I can see myself.
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to. What have I used a 5th level spell slot for?
What did you use the 5th level spell slot for?
Nothing I did.
Did you hit long rest for Kalatar?
No.
Then you should have had that spell slot back. I was probably got the biggest fight.
My bad. I wasn't in charge of Kelatar then. I was only in it for the fight.
Fair. In which case, I will leave it as it is. I will use the 5th level spell slot to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay. Bear in mind, you can't see Lyra or Leela.
I don't need to be able to see them, I just need to have them within 60 feet of me, I believe. But I will double check.
Of your choice that you can see within range. Pooh! It is a bonus action casting, so you can dash to get into a range where you can see them.
Sure, I'll do that. Because.
And you go, wait, what's that? Oh. Leela cuddles her cuddly out the card.
5.
It's made mechanically.
13 points of healing.
13 points of healing to Cedric, Leela,
And me.
and yourself. And Gundam is also within that range.
Going to make another 13 points of healing.
Oh. Why not? Right, anything else?
No.
That's action movement bonus done. Gundam cannot get any closer to this thing, so he's going to turn around and he's going to attack this one. Oh, he's stunned as well.
It's going to be the quickest round because every person is just stunned.
By the way, stunned. Tom said, does he break the clock? Yes, he's no more frightened. Funneling.
Okay, so giant windy snake dude you implied was looking pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not close enough.
Yeah, would taking the prism off Asher be used an object?
I'm wearing it around my neck. If that counts.
You've got enough arms. I will say it will sacrifice 2 attacks.
Okay, that'll do then. So I will bonus action dash.
Mm-hmm.
Move over to Asher.
Yep.
And take the prism, and then rest of the movement over to this dude.
Yeah.
And then try and whack him with a staff of striking.
Okay.
That's so nearly rolled off the 18 and onto a 5, but stayed on an 18 for a 32 to hit.
32 hits.
Nice.
And 3 more charges go again.
Yes, Foundling. Kaboom.
So that's 11 on the weapon damage
Mm-hmm.
and 13 force damage.
How would Fangling...
I was really that how far off I was.
Yeah, but Foundling has fought wind elementals before and sensed this is on the verge of dissolution.
Mm-hmm.
With their sense of currents from the experience of underwater combat, they fly in, taking the staff of striking, and finding the critical nexus of the winds
Mhm.
that hold this thing's flow together, and exerting all the force through it and all its charges to break that flow and burst it apart.
So as you fly over towards Asher and you get right, you can see the strike and you're pinpointing it as you're going across. As you get to Asher and you grab hold of things with your multiple arms, you get your feet up. Asher gets the flat of Shatterfang and yeets you directly at it. So you get the strike and the force right into the gem. The force of the staff cracking into it, the hands getting the gem underneath like a rugby ball and going.
Guy, throw him with a force of a 27.
As the
Supersonic.
As the energy just contained within it sucks the entire like Ghostbusters, just sucks the entirety of the energy
Cross the streams.
And with that, a fifth visionary is defeated.
Woo!
And that will pick up next time.
We are still in combat. There is still an enemy.
Oh yes, you're right, there was a Fulminar left. Yes, you're right, we'll carry on.
God.
I mean, we could just finish that off at the start of next week.
We could have done, but you know what, we might as well get on. We're not playing this week because I'm not available.
Okay.
So
Hey,
that's the end of we'll say that's the end of Foundling's turn.
yes, once you've removed the enemy.
No.
Take it off.
Like, no nipple on Twitch, no.
Well, this is a weird way to celebrate, but I suppose it works for footballers.
No. Alright, it is the Fulminar's turn. And Fulminar has just watched its boss get destroyed, so is going to use his action to dash and fly away.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Oh, dear. Nice one, guys.
Yeah.
Yay!
Let's get rid of the combat cam. Go in the waiting room. I'm going to get big. There I am.
Dear.
So there we go. That is once again Wandering Star defeating another visionary. So well done, guys. No, it's actually not in that chair. So once again, thank you very much for joining us. We hope that you have enjoyed this presentation of D&D. We will be back certainly on Thursday next week, where we will be playing a pair of games. We're going to be playing Cartographers and Role Player, both like Thunderworks games. We're going to be playing those on Tabletopia. Until then, thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. I did. That was fun. And please, if you can, donate to our Just Giving page and give it to Dementia UK as part of the Racial Game. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram if you want to see some of our entertaining board game content.
Don't forget to like and smash that follow button.
Yep.
Yes.
Push Prime, do all the things. But thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves and good night. Bye.
Bye.